Hey guys, it's Jay, and
Turning royalty Mike.
we got to work on that. Guys, thank you for being here this afternoon. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Guys, thank you for joining us this afternoon on this impromptu live stream. But we got a lot of things to talk about. Mike, how are you doing, my friend? Like, how are things in Mike's world? Everything good? Like, obviously, we just saw the trailer, so things are rocking and rolling. But how are things in your world, Mike?
Things are good. Day off of work, so that's always nice to be able to just chill and relax, right? But yeah, we've got kind of work going on behind the scenes with our con MOTUniverse. So stay tuned tonight on the Frenzy. We got some cool announcements and some things to show. And lots going on. It's really exciting to see some stuff at New York Comic Con for MOTU. And, you know, that's why Jay and I, we were sitting here talking. We're like, we got to talk about this. This is some big stuff. Being able to see that Skeletor and Man-at-Arms. Yeah, you guys are already talking about it in the chat there, I see.
Just freaking crazy.
Let's get into it.
Things are going fast and furious right now. Everything is coming up Massive Universe. It's absolutely nuts. We'll talk a little bit more about MOTUniverse and what's going on with that. But I think we definitely should be starting mostly with what's happening at New York Comic Con. Massive Universe has literally invaded the New York Comic Con scene. A lot of things, a lot of big announcements, and huge shout out to our good friends over at toyhabits.com. Michael is actually on the ground at New York Comic Con 2025, and he's got a lot of things to cover, and he's talking about a whole bunch of stuff, including, Mike, did you hear about the HasLab that was just dropped? I was kind of perplexed as to what the heck that was. Did you hear about that?
The Tron?
Yeah.
Yes.
The 1982 Tron? Like, we'll talk about that a little bit too, because this is a little strange. Just kind of wow. Okay, no problem. That is such a strange little thing to be bringing up at New York Comic Con. But anyway,
I mean, they got that Tron Ares coming out pretty soon. So
yeah, sir, that's the thing though. I get Tron Ares. But are there really enough Tron fans of the original Disney film for this? You know, even Geek Dad Life, he went live to just ask the question, why? just why? What is going on here, guys? It's kind of mind blowing. Anyway, just before we get started, let's say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Thank you guys for being here this afternoon, hanging out with us. Toy Addict, there he is, the Toy Addict himself. That Man-at-Arms and Skeletor 2000X at Mondo, blowing my mind. Yes,
right,
blowing the minds. Clint Jorgensen, what's going on, brother? Go Jay. Good to see you, Clint. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Tasty Cake, what's going on, Tom? I will be on Tasty Cake, and of course, Spill the Geek Tea live this Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're gonna talk about MOTUniverse. Maybe Mike can join us. Maybe we can have a little bit of fun. We'll see what happens, guys. Definitely subscribe to Tom over at Tasty Cake and the Spill the Geek Tea. We're gonna have a lot of fun there. Warren Newman, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Psyched to be on site. Hey. What's going on, dude? Rene Valdez, what's going on? Hey, what's up from everybody from El Paso, Texas?
Texas.
Awesome to see you from El Paso. Warren Newman just ordered the 80s retro He-Man Skeletor.
It's a beautiful set.
It is a beautiful set. Mike's got one.
I put them right front and center today. They're gorgeous.
I'm so jealous. I am so jealous. Those heads are too soft.
Actually,
still going to be my biggest gripe of the year. Wait.
Mike's not that bad.
Mike's going to flex right now.
It's not that bad. The Skeletor.
No, I'm not. I'm just talking. Okay, keep going.
Skeletor, he's squishy.
Yeah, he's like. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the sculpt. I'm talking about this. Like, grab your.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grab the original.
Grab your He-Man. Grab your He-Man. Grab any of your He-Mans. They all have the same heads anyway.
True. Actually, probably easier to grab the.
Yeah, look at this
armor here.
Look at this. I mean, come on. That is there it is. That is He-Man. And then we got the 2025. I mean, yeah, it's He-Man, but he's doughy. He's a doughy He-Man.
Yeah.
He is a doughy He-Man. Anyway. I still love him. I still want him. But dang, Joey He-Man. Not happy. Greg Martinez, what's going on, man? Hey, Jay, $100 for a 12-inch is just BS. You know, that's no, I don't necessarily agree. I don't think the $100 for a 12-inch is wait, a 12-inch? Hold on for a second. Wait a second. $100 for a 12-inch? I'll do that all day long.
Yeah, I think he meant the 1/12 scale. He meant
12 inches all day long, bro. Every man wants 12 inches, okay? Every man wants 12 freaking inches. I will do 12 inches all day long. I will not.
Someone take that soundbite and do something with that.
Yeah, we're gonna totally do something. But I will totally take 12 inches any day. Abso-freaking-lutely. If you're talking about 1/12 scale at $100, even then, I mean, we're talking about SH Figure Arts kind of money sometimes. You know what I mean? Or Mezco. That gets really close to Mezco. There's a doggy. There's a doggy.
Whining off screen, wanting to join.
There he goes. Good boy. Good boy. But it depends on what you're looking for. But we're going to take a look at some of the details because honestly, the devil is in the details, right, Mikey?
There's some very fine details on. I mean, like I said, they look like statues, and the exclusive ones that, you know, yeah, it's 115 or whatever, but for $15 you get that base, you get an extra head.
Yep.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
There's a lot there. The problem is not the price. The problem is the freaking tariffs. The freaking surcharge on the imports. That's what is killing us, guys. That's what's killing us. Taste the cake. Kenzo's Creations made me buy it. I'm running out of money, brother. We're all running out of money. This is not.
I hear that.
This is toy collectors are having such a hard time. Yeah, it's okay, Greg. I know what you meant. Blue Splash. Thoughts on the Hasbro apocalypse? Well, they're moving out of their current location, right? And the whole city is reeling back from that. That's just, I don't know. That's crazy. They should have done more to try and keep them there. Warren Newman, the box art 80s is amazing. Yes, it truly is. It truly is. But we'll get to that. We will get to that. Taste the cake. Oof. A little doggy. Little doggy. Falco 82. Hey, Jay, what's going on, Falco? Good to see you, brother. All right, Mikey, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. All right. So, guys, over at, of course, I didn't have it ready. Over at New York Comic. I don't know why everyone's going to say that. It's New York Comic Con 2025. I guess I'm biased a little bit. I'm a little bit biased. A lot of things happening, and our good friends over at Toy Habits are front and center, bringing us all the latest news and reviews. Guys, if you haven't already, please head over to toyhabits.com. They're a wonderful news resource for toy news all year round. Give them a like and a follow and tell them that the MOTUniverse, Mike and Jay, sent you. So, guys, there have been some really crazy things going on right now at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm gonna make that mistake a lot now. New York Comic-Con. New York Comic-Con.
New York.
I'm not.
You could go there. You're a lot closer than I am.
I'm not salty at all. I didn't get a press pass like Michael did. I'm not salty. I'm not salty at all. No, I'm perfectly unbiased. New York Comic-Con. Damn it. A lot of things were on display, but of course, we want to take a look at what is going on over at Mondo because a lot of controversy.
He wants it in.
Who wants it?
No way, Carlos.
Who wants it?
Get him in.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you know what? Let's get both these guys in here if we can. Let me. You know what? Let's make this a party, Mike. Let's make this a party. We're gonna party right now. Let's do this, everybody. So I'm gonna invite. You know what? Why not? Let's do this. I'm gonna invite the Badass Reviews, and of course, where is he? If I can find them. Hold on for a second. Come on, where are you guys? Give me a second, guys. Sorry for the delay. We're getting requests to actually join us here. So I'm gonna bring in if they can make it. The Badass Reviews and Toy Addicts Anonymous, Thundercats Classics. There we go, guys. There's the streamer link. Please join us. We'd love to get your opinions on this. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for those awesome people, let's talk about toys. Let's talk about some toys. All right. According to Toy Habits, they are front and center. Mike is over there, checking out all the booth images, all the booths, and the wonderful reveals from Mondo. The Mondoverse is going freaking crazy at New York Comic Con 2025. Let's have a look at some of these incredible images, Mike. So before we do that, this article was written on October 9th, 2025 by Michael. And he goes on to say that we're live at Comic Con 2025. I'm just going to say Comic Con. It's easier now. I wouldn't be more pumped to bring you this one straight from the show floor. Mondo booth is absolutely popping with the energy as 2000X display takes center stage, showcasing an incredible lineup that includes Clawful, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, and of course, the most powerful man in the universe himself, He-Man. Seeing these figures in person is a total treat, and their amazing sculpts, bold color palettes, and intricate armor details just explode under the convention lights. Let's do this, Mike. I'm excited for this. And of course, a lot of Mikes in this whole equation. This, of course, is a Mike Young production, guys. What's with all you Michaels? You guys are
there's a lot of us.
You're taking over the world. I love it.
It's a blessing and a curse.
I love it. If only John could be so popular. I'm just kidding. Because he is. Look at these guys. Mike, we saw these. We saw 2 black and whites and 2 full colors in our last visit to San Diego Comic-Con 2020.
Yes.
And now we're seeing the entire gambit here. Holy crap. First initial thoughts on just this whole smorgasbord spread that we have here. Mike,
I mean,
what are your thoughts?
Just in that photo alone, look at that color palette. Like, that just screams MOTU to me. You know, you got the browns and flesh of He-Man going into the orange and green of Man-at-Arms, back to the red of Clawful, then the blue and purple of, like, you're just hitting that rainbow of colors of characters that MOTU brings. And I love it. The Skeletor looks amazing. You know, of course, I'm probably going to be picking up He-Man and Skeletor at least. The line at 100 and something a pop that's a little steep, but I'm going to definitely be getting He-Man and Skeletor. They're amazing looking figures. All of them are so detailed. I mean, the furry underwear, come on, like it's actual fur.
I love the furry underwear. The furry underwear is
and
like
Man-at-Arms boots have the fur, boots with the fur.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. So good.
The accessories that they come with, so highly detailed. The paint apps are just top notch. So yeah, I think you're getting a bang for your buck. It's just for your average collector. You know, the reason I really got back into collecting a lot, besides vintage, was the price point of Origins. And when classics came out, I didn't even collect classics very much because they were still, $30-$40 a pop. And that was rough for me back then.
Absolutely. Things are just moving so quickly. And joining us on stage right now is our good friend, and of course, a man-at-arms in himself. The man is a freaking walking deadly weapon. Guys, help us welcome our good friend Carlos of the Badass Reviews. What's going on, Carlos?
What's up, guys? Guys, you have a party without me? What is going on?
We figured you were partied out after your birthday, so
yeah, we thought that we saw all the pictures, and we
talking about my birthday. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that, 50! Woohoo! Happy belated birthday, Carlos. Good to see you, my friend. How is the Badass Reviews? What are you up to, brother? How are things going?
Busy. I mean, JP can tell you it's been crazy for me. These 2 weeks, it was my birthday, my daughter's birthday. I have like a surprise party. Thank you, everybody that say hi to me, say happy birthday to me the whole week, man. But crazy because the business, man, we got like an AC broke in the office, right? So we need to replace the whole unit, which that was like $5K. Then the next, I believe the next 2 days, my AC on the house broke also. So we need to replace the AC on the house. Man, it's been crazy. Then this week, we have a flood on the office.
What is going on?
Tell me about my birthday month. It's been crazy.
Oh my God, Carlos. Guys, we're gonna have to do a GoFundMe on Carlos eventually. Like this is crazy.
Man, it's crazy. I don't have money for toys anymore.
Oh my God, no kidding.
I'm broke.
We're gonna have to start sending some birthday money to Carlos. But
Yeah,
happy
that's
birthday,
crazy.
brother! Seriously.
No, no, just kidding. That's life. That's part of life.
It is
So
life.
you need to deal with that.
But anyway, other than that, how are you doing though? Oh wait, he's got the gargantos. A lot of great things to talk about tonight. It's going to be crazy. So, Carlos, talk to us, brother. You posted some pictures this afternoon as well. What are your thoughts about this brand new lineup for?
Man, they look fantastic. I mean, like you were commenting before I jump in, and Mike, seeing this like with you guys at San Diego Comic-Con and Gray with the test shots, it's a totally different story. You know, like seeing this now, like with the Paint Masters, it is insane. Man, the Man at Arms looks so good. The Skeletor looks insane. I love the wire cape. I mean, it looks just fantastic, man. Like it's out of this world. You know, the 2000X is my line, so I'm more than excited for this line. And seeing these 4 figures there next to each other makes me think, man, I need to make more space in my toy room, because if they're going all in with this toy line, I'm screwed, you know.
Which it looks to be the case.
Yeah, no, 100%. Things are just moving very, very quickly. Someone else is joining us, but their camera seems to be a little bit whack. JP, you're gonna have to check your camera. It kind of cut out there. Oh, here we go. Nope. Okay. Anyway, while JP's setting that up, we're going to keep going. He might have to log off and log back in. Maybe we'll see how that goes. But let's take a closer look at some of these crazy figures, because the detail, as I said, it's all about the details. But really quickly though, Alec McLaughlin said, Skeletor and Man at Arms go up in November, right? Let's have a closer look, guys, because if we zoom in,
that's the sign.
Skeletor,
that's correct.
It actually says November. It says
November.
You can see it in the Man at Arms one.
It says Ember 2025. It says right here, November 2025. $110 for Man at Arms. Okay, we have pricing now. Actually, wow, we already have pricing. So $110 for Man at Arms and $105. What?
No, 105 for what?
$105. Wait a second. Hold on.
How much was He-Man?
Okay, no,
so it's the same as He-Man. That makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, because remember, depend on the time edition. Remember?
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? Man at Arms just comes with a lot more. I have a funny feeling he's going to come with a crap ton of weapons.
I mean, for $5 more bucks, like I get it.
More accessories,
bulkier.
Yeah, more accessories.
We were talking about the gun, remember? That I think is coming with the figure, some effects, I believe, if I'm not wrong. But I don't want to tease surprises or anything like that. But that figure I'm really excited about. And I believe he's going to come with a tons of great stuff, you know, like Skeletor, of course, he comes with the wire cape. But it is what it is, you know, it looks fantastic. I mean, $5, like Mike said, like, you know, for $5, I'm not gonna cry.
Right.
It's
a cup of coffee.
$5. Not sure what's going on, but we do have another guest joining us right now. JP, where are you, bro? What's going on?
The dark abyss.
Are you there?
Just put that image on JP.
Yeah, I know. JP, you there? Can you hear us?
No, he's not.
Oh no.
No audio either, huh? Wow.
Man, it's so crazy because I was looking at your at Mike just post on the Instagram, right? And I was like, and I was here on the house because I just picked up my daughter from school, so she's getting ready to go to dance, and I was like, let me bother these guys. I'm gonna tell them they didn't invite me to the party.
It was very impromptu, honestly. Like I was kind of just lounging around on a day off, and Jay's like, "Hey, there's so much going on with New York Comic Con. Let's get on it live and talk about it." I was like,
Tell me
Okay,
about.
give me a few minutes to get ready here.
I know it's crazy because I came just from the office. I pick up my daughter at school, come back to the house. She's getting ready. I need to drop her at the studio, the dance studio, and then I need to go back to the school to the office because they're installing some stuff right now. So it's crazy. But I have time for MOTU all day.
That's right.
Right.
I don't know what's going on with JP. Can you hear us, brother? Like seriously, give us a wave or something. Like I don't know what to do right now.
It's so weird because he sent me the link.
Yeah, this is so awesome.
The link is not broken.
But I saw him for 2 seconds. I saw his camera go like flash, and I don't know what's going on right now. Anyway, JP, I would log off and log back in. We're gonna keep going right now, and once you figure it out, we'll bring you back in, JP. So, all right, let's get a closer look at these guys because honestly, this is freaking me out. This is like amazing. All right, zooming, taking a look at some of the shots that were provided by Michael. Let's take a look at this one. Wow, look at Man at Arms here. Look at Duncan. Duncan is freaking crazy. I love the little.
They did a great job with the face sculpt too. It's
the
cartoon-esque enough to where it's like you can recognize that's the 2000X.
Yes, 100%.
Tell Michael to take a picture of the back.
I think he did. He did take a picture of the back, but I like the battle damage. Do you see how he's got like little worn pieces here and there on the armor?
Yeah,
it's really nice.
The details on the arm, they're like insane, right?
Yes, they are. And I love the hinge on his shoulder pauldron. That's really cool. So it can get out of the way if you need to pose him. That's really well done.
I believe what they're doing is like they apply pretty much the same system that actually I have that figure here. I think they're applying the same system Joy Toy action figures have now. They have like a hinge. You see, like I don't know if you can see, but they have like a hinge with a ball, right? So it kind of like acts in a way that you can move the arm all the way up without any problems at all. So I believe that's the system they use. I think I asked Tommy about it, and I believe he told me something similar like that. Like they were using the Joy Toy system for the pauldrons.
Very nice, very nice. I'm loving the overall sculpt on the arm, as well as just everything about it. Man, he's got a tiny waist when when you really think about it, he's got a really tiny waist compared to the armor. But he also has that signature Eternian belt. That is like the height of Eternian fashion. That freaking belt. It never changes. Everybody has the same freaking belt.
Yeah, you need to. That's the fashion, man.
It is.
Doesn't matter if you're good or bad. You got that belt.
Whatever
company made that belt is probably the richest company on Eternia.
Actually, yes, you're right. You may be right.
You may be right.
We got the furry loincloth. I always wonder if that thing itches. Even as a kid, I was like, doesn't that thing scratch?
It looks really uncomfortable, right?
It looks uncomfortable to me. But again, the height of Eternian fashion. You know what I mean? Even some women wear the furry loincloth. It's pretty crazy. Look at the size of that mace. I always love that mace. It was comically oversized.
Yeah.
And I love the weathering they put on the mace also. Man, all the detail, just the mace, and look at the mace on the hand. How many details?
Yeah, it is just crazy. It's just bonkers. And then you take a look at all the little details on the armor. Like, wow. So this is the key, guys. We heard from that $100 is too much for a 1/12 scale figure. But you know what? Sorry, 1/12 scale figure.
1/12, yes.
Yeah, because he said 1/12. He said 12-inch figure, and I was like, what's going on? A 1/12 scale figure. But look at the details. This is crazy. His whole armor set's been riveted on. You know what I mean? Like you can see every little small detail on Man at Arms. It's the next level, right? And we're talking about really small figures that actually fit in with the rest of your collection. Just absolutely crazy.
I love the base because I believe that base is based on the battle with Skeletor.
It looks so nice because you can see the Havoc energy, right? Just pulsating through the through the ground. It is a really nice effect. It looks almost like it's glowing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Crazy. So yeah, Man at Arms will be available this November,
Oh my
and
God, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt the wallet.
for $110 plus applicable surcharges. And like you said, it's gonna hurt. Is that you, JP?
Oh,
Is that you? We can
There's
hear
like
something.
Yeah, it's a feedback on the bottom.
JP,
it's like he's in like Interstellar.
Yeah,
I think he's pocket that. I think he pocket that enough.
I think he's driving a motorcycle
All right.
in a highway.
So we're gonna message you, JP, because we think you're pocket that. Oh, he's gone.
He's in a pocket dimension or something, huh?
Oh,
No.
it would have been so bad if we started hearing some heavy breathing. You know, like,
Oh
it would have been-
no, dude, you're the worst. You're worse than
Hey, man.
Danny, man.
There's quality time. Sometimes
You're hanging out too much with Danny.
sometimes you need some quality time, man. You know, like I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like every now and then it just happens, right? You just
So when we were talking about when it's coming out in November, right? And
November
I'm
2025, yeah.
And I'm just thinking, damn, another $300. I think it's. I mean, I'm not complaining, and I'm complaining at the same time. I think it was too soon, man.
They are too soon.
I am.
Like.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. I think that they need to stagger these out a little bit. But I know what the strategy is, and we're going to get to that in a little bit. The reality is, and I do actually put the magnifying glass on Mattel. Mattel really did a rug pull on Mondo.
Oh
You know, because you need to protect your partner. That's in my opinion that was not a cool move. You know, they should have concentrated on the Transformers line. There are way too many. There are way too many lines right now that are going on. You have literally 3 different lines happening at the same time for Master Universe. Beautiful stuff for all of us, but you still have to protect your partners that you've signed up with. I mean, you're talking about a 100 per piece figure plus 100 versus $26, right? It's crazy, right? But
Mattel could have easily had waited till 2027 when 2000X is celebrating like their 40-year anniversary, which that's 30-year anniversary.
It's been their thing. It's
20-year anniversary. Good Lord, yeah. I'm all over the place.
Not,
20-year anniversary.
Not even
hasn't been that long since 2002. Holy crap!
Yeah, not even that, Mike. I believe they were. Oh, get your numbers straight, man. You're the encyclopedia. You're the encyclopedia, dude. So this is my take on this. This is my take on this, right? Like, let's say you didn't wait till Mike said 2027 or whatever, right? Just at least wait till Mondo release the first 2 waves that they already announced.
Yes,
they were releasing, right? Just at least give them the courtesy of letting them take those 2 waves out. Now you have people already interested in the line and hook with the line, and then you can release that 2000X $20-something figures, you know? Like,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, I don't know.
I agree. I totally agree with you. Like both of you have the same point that I do. It's you are not doing your partner any favors. I mean, you know, Mondo has paid the license. Mondo is bringing out some premium products, and they've proven that they can sell these products, you know, to a proven market. But now you're literally cutting their legs off, quite literally cutting their legs off, and basically forcing them to act and move as quickly as possible before the pre-orders for the cartoon collection line go up. And that's why the schedule is so tight, right? They have to get these things on the docket before something, you know, so that they can continue to showcase the rest of the line, right? I think that this was not this was a disservice to Mondo. I really do think that it really was not supporting them at all, right, in my opinion. And what happened here? Yeah. Wait,
I don't know. You're putting my face.
You know what happened? what happened was JP joined and screwed everything up.
Wow.
Yay.
What's up, guys?
He took over that
He
thing.
was
and-
driving. He was driving a motorcycle on the highway.
No,
In a tunnel.
So what happened was that I was in the middle of making like a quick dinner for my stepdaughter and I was like, should I join on the phone? And then I said, you know what? No, let me just finish this and then I'll go to the room and get on the computer. So I guess I tried to start linking on the StreamYard link, but I tried to exit and
What actually happened, JP? You were pocket dialing us. You left the damn thing on. We were listening to like pots and pans moving around.
Oh,
We were-
so that was he was
Oh, you
frying
heard pots and
something.
pans.
That was the noise. Shh.
yeah.
He was making
actually I
something.
wasn't frying anything. So wrong
we were
kitchen.
hearing some weird stuff going on. I was like, okay, if we hear any heavy breathing, I'm cutting him out. Like,
Yeah, Mega J was
killing the
totally off on you, man. Like he was bullying you.
Hey man, you know
What's up,
I'm all for quality time, bro. If you need that quality time, you do what you do. But you know, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. How's it going, JP?
It's good,
lot
man.
of Thundercats news popping up everywhere.
I'm
It's crazy.
hoping to see some more. But yeah, so far we got some really cool stuff, and you know we got an in-hand pick of the new Lion-O. Definitely got to discuss that in our upcoming stream. Did you guys see that picture?
Yes,
I did. We'll talk about it.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you tell Mike to go talk to Brian Flynn? He's at New York Comic Con right now, and ask him what happened.
I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell Michael about that. I'm pretty sure Michael's going to do it all by himself. But one thing we do want to say is congratulations to JP and Thundercats Classics. 102,000 followers, everybody. Let's give JP a round of applause. Like that, that was a big birthday present for Carlos. Congratulations, JP. Wow.
And
What
you're
a
going
milestone.
fast. Wasn't it just last week you were at 100? So you got
he's
$2,000
growing
just
like
that.
1,000 per week.
Hey, that's nothing, man. Carlos is like, hold my beer. He's got 3.7 million views
crazy.
on his Instagram.
Yeah,
It's
that's amazing
insane.
too, Carlos.
No, it's so weird that this morning I woke up and I'm right now at 4.2 million views.
Wow.
That is insane.
That's insane.
That is insane.
That's crazy.
Great
But
stuff.
hey, I'm blessed and I'm thankful for that. Like honestly, like totally. I'm
You're
super
putting
thankful.
in the work, brother. You're putting in the work. You're doing a
Exactly.
lot of coverage. You're doing a lot of reviews.
100%.
JP,
You know,
tell me, what do you think about that? We're talking about MOTU, right?
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
what do you think about that? Why they re-released that Thundercats Lion-O, like the classics?
Just another excuse to make more money.
I agree. It's a lot of people have been asking for a pinless Lion-O that's not red. You know what I mean? A lot of people have been asking for Slide to come back. A lot of people have been asking for. I like my Mandora got lost in the mail, so I need that Mandora. So that's a.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm never gonna get this Mandora again because nobody's selling it. So
Slide
they
is a
brought it back.
no-brainer, man. But you know what? Lion-O, it's just like
That Lion-O, it doesn't look
freaking
better
Lion-O.
than the one that I have. The third
No.
edition of that Lion-O, the third one, the one that I have, I paid maybe $20-something for that thing on Amazon, and it's better than that one, like the face.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I don't know what they were trying to do. I mean, it's the pinless
sad.
body. It's the
He looks
pinless
sad.
body. Is that for sure that it's the pinless body?
Yeah, that's the body they use on the red mirror Lion-O.
It's just the deco, man. It's just dull. You know, it doesn't
Yeah.
look vibrant. And then they
They
give
did
you
the
those
same-
metallic claw shields.
I would say
They
the
do
claw
good.
shields look pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
How many? And
There's a new claw shield. If you look, the one to the left of his shoulder, it has the ejecting claw.
yes,
Mm.
uh-huh.
But I don't know, dude.
But the deco is the same as the one we're being like criticizing the old whatever the locks whatever from Target.
Yeah.
They put the deco again like super pale
Yeah.
in this one, and
I
it
don't
looks
know.
bland.
I don't know, dude.
It is kind of crazy how many Linos have come out. You know, you think He-Man. I mean, He-Man actually is quite a bit too, but with just that version
That
of Lino,
version.
how many have come out? 5? Is that what it is?
5.
In the matter of months.
No,
Yeah.
wait, 6.
Yeah. But
There's
the
six.
reality is the best sellers will always be Lino and Mumra. That's always
Yeah.
going to be the case, right? Those two are the staples.
He-Man and
on
Skeletor,
each
same thing.
exactly.
Yeah, Jay, but I'm on the point where, or like Jorge said, like when you're going, okay, so you're gonna have a lion, at least do what Hasbro does, right? With Marvel Legends, try to improve in every single
Absolutely.
edition, correct? Like that's what I will do. But this one doesn't look better than the 3rd edition, you know.
Yeah. It's like
I
it
mean,
went
How
backwards.
about this? And you know, obviously this is not a Thundercats stream, but how about this? How about they, instead of doing this, they would have given us the double knees, double elbows version of Lion. That would be more following the Hasbro formula, like Carlos is saying, and it would have made a lot more sense. And I think a lot more customers would have been happy.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
But JP,
the reality is that we don't really understand what the inner workings are of Super 7.
Jay
Their own way of
knows.
doing things.
Jay knows.
It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's get back to it, guys. These pictures now come from our good friends over at toyark.com. Another wonderful news resource for toy news all year round. Guys, give them a like and a follow and tell them that the MOTUniverse crew sent you, because we are killing it right now.
Multiverse.
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be
Right.
freaking crazy. So, guys, Master Universe is front and center at New York Comic Con 2025,
Look at that.
and
bro.
now we're finally going to get a glimpse at the Lord of Destruction himself, Skeletor.
Dude.
Oh, wow!
They should invite me to post that cape a little bit better.
Just wow! This guy is insane, and I'm so glad he comes with this cape. There's just something about the cape that really gives him this presence. And the Four Horsemen originally did not include it with a cape. That's why it's really cool that he comes with this cape. And I love the way it folds.
Mhm.
One of the best thing about this cape is see how
Beautiful.
it layers and folds.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
That is
Beautiful.
insane.
It's beautiful.
I'm wondering if CJ has a hand in this, because it looks pretty cool. I don't know who did the soft goods, but whoever did it, whether it's CJ or anybody else, you guys are killing it. I do believe it's a wired cape as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wired. It's wired. For
Absolutely.
sure, it's wired. Can you scroll down a little bit more? No, down.
To see the lower
Wants to
portion.
see
The
his
waist
crotch.
right there. Man, I love they did the body the way they did the body.
yes,
Like
yes.
they
Clean
nailed
cut.
it with
Clean cut, man.
Skeletor.
They nailed it. Yeah.
Skeletor was really like thin on the lower body.
Mhm.
So man, it looks so good.
Yeah. He's
You know what I
definitely
think
got
about when I see this? I think about that first episode of MOTU 2000X, where Skeletor was almost like doing like martial arts ninja moves.
Mhm.
Mhm.
His
Manga
cape
style.
was low.
That's why that cape is so crucial. Like you didn't even see his face at first; it was just the
Yeah.
cape.
Yeah, bro. Like wow. Just oh my
Remember
god.
with the shadow and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah.
I'm curious, because when he when he was Keldor, he did not have the bone heraldry, as prominent, right? So I'm wondering if there will be room for a Keldor figure, because right now
Oh,
this
yeah.
is definitely Skeletor, right?
Oh yeah,
But
for sure, 100%.
Prince Keldor will definitely be something. Obviously, he wasn't Prince Keldor at the time, but
Convention
Keldor.
exclusive for sure.
Yeah, it could be an exclusive, maybe like a MOTUniverse exclusive.
Oh, Tuniverse.
You never know.
Mondo, hello.
You
hello.
never know.
Yeah,
We might something
maybe
like
a
that.
MOTUniverse exclusive, and we
We
have
might.
already the mold and the color.
You never know. You
Or
never
even,
know. Maybe a few
paint
phone
deco.
calls. Maybe if I get down on my knees and I'll take one for the team.
Let me talk to Tommy, and then JP can talk to Peter.
Has a little Screech been whispering little nothings in your ear, Carlos?
No, no.
He definitely has a definitive V shape. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like he's got that crazy V shape, and it is the next level
I
for
love it.
Skeletor. Like
Looks so
he
good.
looks
The fangs.
fabulous.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The details that are in the sash are so well done. And then this is what we're talking about with premium collectibles, guys. This is why it's $100. Like, this is just, oh my god, the paint apps, the details, the shading, everything about this figure is just next level stuff. This is just crazy.
Carlos, Tommy told you there was a Mondo style skull, right? That was like more realistic or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait to see all those.
But remember, like, so the only ones that were almost final prototypes were He-Man and Cloudful, right? Because he told me with Skeletor and Man at Arms, they still have like room for some changes and stuff like that. Which I don't want to tease anything because I know Man at Arms have an accessory that I personally ask and let's see if it comes with. But I think those, I mean, right now I believe these are kind of like before going to production because this is pretty much November, right? November is next month.
Yeah, right around the corner. Yeah,
It's 3 weeks away.
It's like no breathing room. I don't know about you guys, but like, who, aside from me, who is choking with all these Mondo releases, bro? Because
we're all.
I gotta get the Ray, and I'm getting the deluxe because I love the Ghost. I got He-Man and Clawful like day one, but I gotta get the Ray pack, and now, not even a month later, we're gonna get Wave 2 of 2000X. It's like
that's insane. It's insane.
It is.
Chikara's right around the corner.
Jay, I got a question. Do we have like a picture of like accessories or something like that? I don't remember. I don't
No,
know.
so far there's no accessories on the floor at all. The only accessories they show are the base.
Okay,
right?
nice.
So we have
Snake Mountain.
Yeah, so this is definitely Snake Mountain.
I can dig up the concept art for Skelly.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. It's me or the bases are a little bit smaller than the Wave 1.
I wouldn't necessarily say they're smaller, but I know what you're trying to say. I think the Man at Arms is definitely the same girth because it's got this weird bone thing at the back, right?
Yeah.
Skeletor's though, you're right. There's something going on there.
Can
I
you
think
put
it is
He-Man's base?
He-Man's was smaller size. I think just Clawful's was huge.
Maybe it's because I have that projection of the Cloudful base. Maybe
I think that's the thing. I think it's the big guys. Obviously, you're gonna have to come with bigger bases so that they don't look like this gargantuan, Godzilla behemoth depending on the base.
Yeah. Can I
So
see He-Man's? Oh yeah, you're right. It's small.
Yeah, it is actually really, really small. Now I'm looking at it again. Yeah, it is very small.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah.
Man, I want to see the He-Man body and see if they kind of like use the same body on Skeletor, but I think no.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't.
Oh,
I think they're very different
because they're two. Yeah,
it's my understanding that this body was made by Tommy, and this one was sculpted by
Emiliano.
Yeah, I think it was designed by Emiliano, but I think it was sculpted by Tamtarana.
I think it was Ming. Yeah.
Can I see? There's a front picture of the He-Man.
Let me find out.
Right there.
Yeah, no, it's a very different body.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's different.
Very different. Even looking, even the wings, it just does not taper down nearly as much. Right? His Skeletor's waist is tiny, like tiny.
But it makes sense because Skeletor needs to be like He-Man is like. Yeah, they look different.
Yeah, 100%.
I have to hunt down the concept art for Skeletor because I don't remember if it was like on a YouTube video where they recorded the panel.
Because we have a concept sheet on Skeletor.
We did, right?
Yes.
Here it
Same
is.
as He-Man.
Sending
Same
it
as
to you.
He-Man.
I'll send it to you, Jay. Give me a second.
Yeah, you got it? Okay, send it to me. We'll take a look.
Awesome.
While that's coming in, let's take a couple comments from the chat, and then we'll also do a quick zoom on some of these accessories. I think this one's neat. I love what they've done with this gauntlet here. It looks
so good.
It's like a spider made out of a skull. It's crazy. That is just nuts.
Yeah.
All right, let's grab a couple of comments from the wow. Thank you guys for joining us this afternoon, by the way. We really appreciate it. Saturday Morning Fan. Crazy 2000s is the big retro thing now. Yeah, we're not getting any younger, brother.
I know.
The 2000 was 24 years ago. See, Mike was close. Mike was very
25 on 2027. All right, I was close.
So disappointed, Mike.
Be right back. Be right back.
Alec McLaughlin. He better come with a big ass gun. Oh, Mike got so embarrassed he left. He better come with a big ass gun.
Well, Man at Arms, I believe he's coming with his blue big ass gun that comes out of the hand.
Yeah, the arm cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he comes with that.
Eternianos, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see
Eternianos en la casa.
These monsters
¿Cómo anda
look
todo?
amazing. Yes, brother. They look incredible. We are very excited. Nomski, long time, Nomski. Holy crap, we haven't seen you in a while. Do the bases come with them? Yes, the bases do come with the deluxe. No, actually,
time edition.
Yeah, the time edition.
Time edition.
The
Yeah,
time edition.
Well, timed edition, yeah.
They only come with the time edition.
You got about a week left, roughly.
Yep. I gotta save my pennies. Pedro Roberio, all the way from Portugal. What's going on, Pedro? How are you doing today?
Pedro.
Tudo bem.
Good to see you, brother.
He sent me some pics of customs he did, and they were pretty crazy.
They're looking rad. They're looking so good. Saturday Morning Fan, $5, 2 action figures in the 80s. I know. You could buy action figures for $5 each. Those were the days, boys. Those were the days.
Just go to Ross. You may find some at $5.
Not my
I think there's still some figures for $5, but they don't do anything.
Ross.
Hey, 30 Wasabi. Wasabi! What's going on, dude? How you doing tonight? Nova. Nomski, yes, they come with the bases. Yes, they do. But only the time edition. Only the
time editions.
Ropig John. Hello, guys. What's going on, Ropig? Good to see you. Javier Rios. What's going on, brother? All the way from Texas. What's up?
Texas in the
Ropig
house.
John. I'm looking forward to the Fidget. I'm looking forward to Fidget the 2000X from Mattel, since these versions are too expensive for me. I think you're trying to say to get. I think I afford to get the. Yes. And that's why I'm saying that Mattel did not do Mondo any favors. Rodimus Power Toy Collector. What's going on, brother? How are you doing tonight? Ben Roberio, Mike and Jay are live streaming now. In a few hours, they're going to be on another live. That's right, we will be. Mike, Jay, you're going to be like Mike. You're going to be like Jay, living on a continuous, never-ending live stream.
Oh my gosh! I don't know how he does it. Sometimes I don't know how you do it, Jay.
I have 2 people. There are 2 of me. Freaks figures. Nigel Barlow, what's going on, Nigel? Good to see you, brother. Skeletor's cape. Yes. We have Skeletor's cape. Warren Newman, congrats. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Congrats. Oh, go ahead. Happy birthday to Carlos, of course. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And 100,000 subscribers for JP, of course.
Thank you, man.
Never ending toys. Hi, guys. Great live. Rick from Italy. Wow. Thanks for joining us, brother. Holy crap.
Italy.
Wow.
Good to see you.
We're international, guys.
Right.
Yeah. Worldwide.
And sending out the congrats to JP. Congrats, JP.
Thank you, brother.
Pedro, at MOTU Universe, are we going to see new characters? Mega Mike Retro Royalty? Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Should we mention anything about what we're working on?
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it, but let's get through these first. Okay, I'm gonna have to start skipping, guys. Thank you so much. Freaky Figures pushing 100,000. Pushing 1,000 on my IG. Usually don't pay attention to stuff like that, but Instagram won't let me go with live until I reach 1K. Congratulations, brother. We will help, guys. If you haven't already, please check out Freaks Figures on IG. Let's help him get to a thousand.
Keep going. Keep pushing.
Warren Newman. Stingor looks awesome. Yes, Stingor looks incredible. Even Pedro Roberio, a diehard or original vintage guy still wants Stingor because he looks so good. Good to see you, brother. Eternianos, the best Skeletor 2000X ever.
Yeah.
I agree. I have to agree. If you're only going to get 2 figures, guys, get He-Man and Skeletor.
And Skeletor. Yeah.
You have to get those 2. They are absolutely
And I bet they're gonna do the same thing with Skeletor, where they're gonna release regular Skeletor and the Time Edition. So
yep, 100%. And people are just chomping at the bit for Disco Skeletor. Everyone wants Disco Skeletor. There with the suit. Yo, what's going on there with the suit? Good to see you, brother. Damon Gallagher, Skeletor looks sick. Pedro Ribeiro. Hola, italianos, mirando desde Portugal. So everyone's saying hi to each other. Awesome. Who else do we have here? Hector Cesares. What's up, fellows? Good to see you. What's up, fellows? Good to see all of you. Good to see you, brother. Alec McLaughlin. Gosh darn. Those gutters are deep on Skeletor. Yes. He's got the wings, bro. He's got the wings. Okay, anybody else we haven't said hi to? I think we're okay. Oh, here's one. Eternianos, do you think they'll show anything about the movie at New York? God, I hope so. Oh my God, what do you guys think? Will there be a teaser, like a tiny teaser trailer, like a little bit?
Did they mention anything about?
No, I don't think there's going to be, because they just came off that. What was that? London Cinema something Fest, and they showed some concept art there and announced that a teaser trailer would be coming in December. So that's
makes more sense.
Yeah, that's where the Battle Cat standee leaked out of, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get to see something before Super Bowl, or maybe at the Super Bowl. God, I'm hoping. The time scales. What's going on, Grego? Good day. What's all this hoopla about Spill the Geek Tea? I will be on Spill the Geek Tea this Sunday, talking about MOTUniverse 2026. So, guys, join us on Spill the Geek Tea, and of course, Grego will be there. Chinovo, late to the live. What are we looking at? This Skeletor from Mondo? Yes, he's breaking hearts, taking names. Hector Cesares, chilling at home in Cleveland, Ohio. Woohoo! Good to see you, brother. Big Rib.
Am I the only one that was like just on his phone all day looking at New York?
No, we're all doing the same thing.
When Jay decided to do this, I told him, I was like, well, let me get somewhat, like, I've been laying on the couch all day just looking at things from New York Comic Con.
Thankfully, it was
Let me get
for me, and I got like
put on my makeup. Hold on.
I want to get my hair done.
It was funny because today I got put on blast because I was by myself. I was by myself at work, and my coworker was at home, and he calls me, and he's like, "Hey, dude, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "No, because there's a ticket that was open 45 minutes ago. You haven't responded." And I'm like, "Oh, my bad, bro. I'm working on it."
Hey, guys, before we continue, I gotta go. Before we continue, I need to drop off my daughter at dance, and I need to go back to the office. So,
all right, guys.
Awesome to see you, brother. We'll talk soon,
thank you for jumping in.
What are you working on? How can people reach you?
Well, as always, the Badass Reviews on Instagram and YouTube. Instagram for everything, toy photography, toy news. YouTube for toy reviews. Again, go to From the Realm or Kickstarter. JP can talk more about it. As always, we're planning to go to Legion's Con this November. So we're gonna be at New Jersey, so you can see all the actual last, like images and prototypes from the realm. So yeah, we're gonna be there answering questions and everything like that. But yeah, follow me, go to the Badass Reviews on Instagram and YouTube, and please go to MOTUniverse and follow MOTUniverse because it's gonna be the best convention ever. So just to let you know. Okay, so thank you so much, guys.
Huge shout out, guys. Guys, please subscribe to the Badass Reviews. Take care, Carlos. Happy belated birthday, brother. We'll see you next time.
Guys. Thank you.
See you later, brother.
Bye.
All right, guys. So let's keep going because there's a lot to talk about, and I know that Mike eventually has to drop off too. Really quickly, let's do last comments on this. What do you guys think? The price points are already on the table. So, I mean, what are your thoughts, guys? Like,
take my money.
I'm right there with JP. It's
take my money. Take it now.
Take the money.
you know.
Guys, honestly, if you are a premium collector, these are premium figures, and this is what we've always wanted. We've been waiting for really good 2000X figures for a long time, and now Mondo is finally bringing it to us. Mattel is also trying to do something, but I think you'll see in the next slide, guys, it's not nearly as detailed or beautiful, or it's great. Don't get me wrong, it's great, but these are premium collectors. I mean, seriously, these guys look insane.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of 2000X, thanks to our good friends over at toyhabits.com, official images of Beastman from the 2000X Mattel line have been unveiled. And we want to give a huge shout out to Michael and the Toy Sorceress of Toy Habits for letting us take a quick look at these. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to toyhabits.com. They're a wonderful toy news resource for toy news all year round. Give them a like and a follow, and tell them that the MOTUniverse crew sent you. So this one's going to be a deluxe figure. He does not come on a blister card. He comes boxed. He's massive. JP, Mike, we saw him at San Diego Comic-Con 2025, and he really did he was massive compared to everybody else. Just
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about the box art, guys?
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, it's basically the card art just in a more 3D form, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is going to be how Ram Man is going to look, and this is how Roboto are going to look, being that they're larger scale as well. So it's kind of cool that they're just, keeping it simple to 2000X as opposed to an individual character.
So this is officially wave 1, correct? Stratos, He-Man,
and then
Triclops, and this guy, right?
Yes, correct. So they're doing three regular releases and a deluxe.
So I had a question for you guys. I don't know if it had been brought up. It probably has. Is it official that these are on the Origins bucks or like the Origins physique? Because when I look at these, I remember seeing these in person at Comic-Con. They looked like a whole different type of body type. The only one that looks similar is the 2000X He-Man. He looks a little bit like the He-Man from the MOTU crossover with Thundercats, as far as the body is concerned.
At San Diego Comic-Con, I spoke to Sam, who was the designer of these, and all of these are kind of the next step in evolution of Origins, is how he described it.
Okay.
So basically, that Thundercats little leaner body style was the next one, and then this is taking it to that next level where now you're going to see that in different scales because they're going to scale it to how they are in the cartoon, and it is still a little bit different from the Thundercats. So yeah, the He-Man is close, but it's still not quite the same. So they are kind of their own thing. They're still trying to keep that 6-inch scale, but obviously, this Beastman is going to be more like 8-inch.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I love it because, like I was never a fan of the Origin stuff until I started getting into the crossovers. But the fact that this is like an evolution, because it does look like it has a bit of, for example, with Stratos, I noticed his arms are a little longer, than the average character. He's, they're more like ape type length. And obviously Beastman is a completely different buck. So, I'm glad to see that they're expanding and they're growing in the diversity of bodies. That's awesome.
What I didn't ask Sam, what I should have, is will the parts still be swappable? Because that was a big thing with Origins, was being able to pop and swap. So I'm curious to see, like, you got He-Man's leg instead of Beastman's leg on there or something. It'd be kind of an interesting scenario.
So I was saying in my previous streams and some of my previous videos, Mattel is investing a lot in this line because they actually have at least 3 different body types, which is crazy for Mattel because they don't usually do that. Mattel usually, especially with the Master Universe line, they usually like to pop and swap multiple figures, right? Basically, for Master Universe anyway, it's their MO, their modus operandi. This is just interesting because Roboto alone is a 100% unusable figure. You cannot reuse that guy. That's impossible, right? Yeah. Ram Man is a figure you cannot reuse. The way he looked when we saw him at San Diego Comic-Con, even Beastman to a certain degree, I
Even
don't think
Beastman,
I don't think there's much here that you can reuse on anybody.
no,
Right.
no.
So they're investing a lot into this line.
Just one-time sculpts.
Yeah, it's crazy. But similarly, Mondo is doing much of the same thing. There's a lot of parts that cannot be reused on any of those figures.
Yeah.
You know, like He-Man's body type is different from Skeletor's body type. I think maybe they can share their arms, but I honestly don't think so. So this 2000X line really is diverse in its overall, body types, and I really applaud Mattel for taking this step. And as you said, these are extremely different than anything that's come before. Even the Turtles of Grayskull, and even Thundercats crossover. I do believe, Mike, that it was actually Terrence who did most of the sculpting with the help of Sam on these ones. I think Sam primarily worked on the Transformers line, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, and of course, I'm probably going to get an email a little later. But but I do believe that that's actually what it was, because I did
Sam had an answer for me, so.
Yeah, I did a whole interview with Terrence on this entire line. So
nice,
because we were just losing it, and apparently he's already up for pre-order on a European site as it stands.
Do we have a US MSRP on these yet?
No, not really. At least I don't think it's actually been.
He's probably going to be $30 or $35 would be my guess.
I would imagine so too. There doesn't seem to be any pricing information, according to this article from Toy Habits.
Well, I was going to say, what's the pre-order price in euros? They don't have a link there.
They do. Based on Russell Love versions, the who is this? I'm not sure yet. It doesn't have a link, unfortunately. It was just an image that actually popped up. So this was actually Beastman on display at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. And it's always better to see, these paint masters because they give you a better indication as to how they look. And he looks incredible.
Yeah.
Honestly. The overall sculpt and design just looks amazing. I really am interested to see what the differences will be with Mondo's edition on this, because that will be really telling as to how different they are. But you can see it's a really softer look. There's nowhere near as much detail. This is definitely a cartoon versus a Mondoverse.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
That is definitely.
And it literally will have cartoon collection on their packaging, so it's part of that same style like the Filmation was, but obviously going hard on the animation look of it.
100%. Crazy. So what are our thoughts, guys, on Beastman and his official images? Let's say $30, $32, $35 maybe. Let's say at most.
How much are Origins right now? They're like
22.
22.
22 to 24. 22 to $24.
So 24 would be like a larger character, or
no? Larger characters are more. Larger characters are 30, right, Mike?
Yeah. I'm thinking he's going to be like 35 or 30.
So we're thinking the MSRP for the standards are going to remain more or less the same as what we have in stores.
Those
now.
guys will probably be like 22 or $24. It just depends on the retailer, really.
Yeah.
We also got a glimpse at, once again, thanks to ToyHabits.com, we got a glimpse at the official images for 2000X, He-Man, Triclops, and the last one, Stratos. Sorry. And yeah, they're looking extremely cartoon accurate.
Yep.
Like so much so, right? I think He-Man's chest could have been a little bit bigger, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
But other than that, I think he looks fine. What are your guys' thoughts about He-Man?
Same. I agree with you. His chest definitely should have been a little bit bigger. I remember it being pretty big in the cartoon, right? It was very top heavy.
Yeah, he was huge.
So
he's also a bit short, in my opinion. Actually, he should be a little bit bigger than this, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty fine with it.
it's hard to, you know, when you see that Mondo one first, then you go to this.
Yeah.
It's like,
I was going to say that because
yeah.
I remember the prototype for this at the Mattel booth didn't look very good. Neither
yeah,
did
the face was off.
Yeah, him and Skeletor looked really kind of off.
A little weird, yeah. A little weird. I'm glad that, and it has been proven many times, because whenever we look at the Paint Masters versus these actual photography shots of real action figures, we find, thankfully, that the final versions actually seem better than the Paint Masters, which is not usually the case. But with Master Universe, it seems pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm pretty satisfied with this for a 20, let's say $24 figure, because things are going to start like increasing in price slowly. For a $24 figure, I'm okay with this. I could totally start, picking up. Right there, right. He looked a little odd.
Yeah.
Right. Just a little.
I mean,
strange.
my MO with lines that I don't carry, but it's still He-Man and Skeletor, is I at least get He-Man and Skeletor. So I'll be getting He-Man and Skeletor from this line. I mean, of course, if I find them, on clearance and things like that, it's like that kid at the toy store. It's like, oh, it's cheap. Okay, and maybe I'll pull the trigger on a couple.
You and Jeffrey saying this, share the same mentality. So these guys are coming very soon, I imagine, because they're now that the official solicitation images have been released. It's only a few steps away from being released on Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Stratos is looking really cool, just like you said.
Yeah,
JP, his arms are much longer.
He looks so badass.
He looks awesome. He looks great. I love the beard. I love the reimagining of these characters was just top notch in my opinion.
I think he looks better than the 2000X line Stratos back in the day, like in the sense of, I guess, just overall look, aesthetics, the silhouette. It just looks super, super good.
I love the overall cartoon aesthetic on this one, right? And that's really what will separate Mondo to Mattel, right? One is incredibly premium. It has its own mythos going into it now, right? They're really starting to lean into the idea of a Mondoverse, and I think that's huge, right? But I really like the fact that he's got the detachable wings, he's got the turbo jets, right? The those little things on his legs which shoot out the extra boost, right? It's just so good, right? Literally looking like he came off of the cartoon screen.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man.
Are you in on Stratos, Mike? Or is it another one of those cases where you are just...
I'm going to probably hold off on him until I see him on a clearance or something like that. Again, it's just right now with space and things, it's, he's definitely awesome. If I had the space, I'd probably get him, but knowing that he's just going into a storage bin and that's getting really tight already too, I'm going to hold off unless I see him on some sort of clearance.
Hilarious. He looked pretty good in person as well. I didn't mind the way he looked. I thought it was actually really cool.
Yeah, he was one of the cooler. Him and actually the Moss Man that was right next to him looked really cool.
Yeah. I thought Moss Man was really neat. We also caught a glimpse of Triclops. So I'm not as impressed with Triclops as I was with the other two. But his new solicitation photos are making me change my mind a little bit. Here he was like washed out. He looked like pale as the day is long. You know what I mean? He looked like he was kind of sickly actually. But when you actually get to his newer, I hope they keep this color scheme. I think this color scheme works a lot better for Triclops.
Yeah.
I thought he came with a couple of drones though. I don't know why I thought that, but it looks like he only comes with his sword, which is a shame. I thought the drones were a very signature piece of Triclops. What are your
the original toy came with it? I think it came with a little
the ring.
Little ring, yeah. He looks good, man.
He looks really good.
To me, it sucks. My wishful thinking, right, is I would like to display the 2000X and the cartoon universe ones side by side, like display them, like, because I love 2000X. I love that cartoon so much, and it's crazy how so many years later it's getting so much love.
Yep.
Is that like a thing where for something to catch hype and like to really be celebrated, it's got to be like 2 decades later? Because man, I remember when MOTU Classics was going on, it was like pulling teeth asking them for 2000X stuff. And I don't know if it was mainly Toy Guru that was opposed to that or what it was, but like they barely gave us 2000X stuff. They gave us like a head pack, and then right in the final days, they gave us that awesome Snake Armor He-Man with King Hiss. But we never really got like a deep dive into 2000X except for that one single wave that they did.
I think what was going on there, truthfully though, was that the hype around it, particularly because it was the classics edition, that it was celebrating the original line, right, come to life. I mean, what happens if like as collectors, everything's coming full circle, right? We're all getting grown up, and we're all looking at like the newest styles for these figures, right? It's hard to say, but just like anything else, it really does appear, like we are, entering a golden age, really, for Master Universe, and of course 2000X being a very prominent, situation in terms of like, and it's weird because it's not an anniversary edition, just like Mike mentioned, it's not an anniversary. It's a very strange situation that we find ourselves in.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're choosing now to bring it out and to really, and this is why I'm saying something's going on, because Mondo was planning on this, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, Mattel just jumps off board.
That's what I'm thinking. That's like the case, like that mysterious case that we need to crack, because okay, we were told by Mondo that when they approached Mattel about doing 2000X, Mattel was like, really? Go for it. Like they felt 2000X was not something that would perform well. So is it safe to say that in the time that Mondo was developing these first 4 figures that are coming out, Mattel cranked out these 12? Like,
I mean, that's just a foregone conclusion, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you don't. Here's
shit.
Here's the thing about toy cycles. I've never seen in recent years a 3-line launch. I've never seen that. Right? Turtles of Grayskull. It barely had 4 figures ready to go on its launch. Thundercats. It had again barely 4. But they still stick on 2.
I was gonna say wave 2 is just some more of this wave 1.
Which is crazy. This has freaking 3 waves, 3 complete waves all ready to go. Right?
It was pretty shocking to see. Like,
it's crazy.
Walked into that booth at Comic-Con and was like, "Whoa, what?"
It was so left field. It wasn't even funny. Like I don't think any of us really knew how to react to that. It was just so strange. But the way I reacted to it was it feels like a rug pull. I'm sorry to say, but it felt like a rug pull. It felt like Mattel was literally taking the legs out from underneath Mondo, in my opinion.
But I feel like there's no competition. I guess, they felt that the only way they could overpower Mondo is by quantity, by delivering more characters.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like talk about just throwing your partner under the bus. It's just so.
It's not going to work, though, man. Because there's 2 types of collectors. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be the humble collector that has a limited income for this kind of stuff, and there's going to be the hardcore collector that it's like the Mondo stuff is absolutely bonkers, and I have to have it.
The real problem is social media, though. Like, you have a lot of toy tubers who are now just saying too much, too expensive. Mondo is killing. It's this continuous bombardment of just bad press, right? Yeah. And Mattel is not helping. You know what I mean? It's not a good situation, is what I'm trying to say. Not a good situation. And they continue to push the envelope because on Walmart CollectorCon, they just announced that Samurai He-Man, which was
Do we
for
really
many,
need that figure, man? Come on.
for many it
You
was
know
a
what?
joke, right?
Here was the negotiation situation with Walmart and Mattel. They're like, hey, so do you guys have a Masters of the Universe figure that we can offer at CollectorCon? Hold on. Look at the list. Bottom of the barrel. Oh, we got Samurai He-Man.
He's blue. He's blue, just like Walmart.
I think that was the
Perfect.
selling point. That was the hook.
Goofiest looking He-Man out there. for sure.
Everyone says the exact same thing. Everyone's saying this guy's hilarious. He's a funny. Like, was he even in the show? Like, I'm trying to remember. I'm hard pressed to remember if he's even in the show.
I remember there was an episode that was like a really weird episode where they had kind of like these mech suit kind of things, but I don't recall if it was
Yeah, I don't think
samurai.
I was like, I don't remember it looking like that. If I
No,
I'm actually rewatching. It's on Amazon right now. The 2000X line is on, or 2000X series is on
You can watch
Amazon.
on YouTube too, right?
Yeah.
YouTube's got the whole thing.
Mattel probably said, "Hey, you know what? We'll spice up the deal. We'll paint them blue for you."
It's the roller skates that kill me, man. Like, what the hell are those things? Like,
I don't.
are they just to give them extra height? Like, I don't understand this figure.
I mean,
What
I
is
know
the-
Mattel did these back in the day, and these were the ones that were in the clearance bin. You know.
Yeah,
I just don't get
But
it.
they were not colored this way. They were like burgundy.
well, the skate things were even bigger on the original. They were
Yeah,
like
they like it
really big.
They're really high.
Yeah.
I remember them being
Yeah.
really, really high. But it's blue because of the Walmart. I guarantee you, it's freaking blue because of the Walmart's height.
I think so.
This guy
I
is
think so.
ridiculous. I can't believe. We gotta look. I mean, this is the original.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
Yeah, look
this
at
is
this.
the original. And I guess he was.
Look at
I
all
guess
the
he was-
deco, man.
Yeah,
So he
look at
did
those-
have
look how
blue.
big those shoes were on the original,
Yeah.
like stilt stalkers.
It's like, what was that show, Robot Jocks? It's like,
Right?
you know, it's like an amalgam of Robot Jocks and Samurai. It's like,
What is that on his leg? Is that a booster? What is that?
dude, that's a gun. That's some
That's
sort
a
of
gun?
gun.
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
blaster thing that he's
A
holding.
blaster with an
It
effect.
looks like it shoots out the piece.
Yeah.
Man, that point will take out eyes, man. That is a dangerous freaking shotgun. Holy crap!
They should have had like the 2000X He-Man as a first to market for CollectorCon. You know, that would have been awesome. But
This is just
I don't think anybody's-
Yeah, I don't think anyone.
Nobody's
I mean,
gonna buy
there'll
this.
probably be some niche people that buy it, but
Oh, no. Collectors will buy this just because of the stupidity of it. But
right.
but I mean, if you're proud of this, I mean, even Pixel Dan's making fun of it, right?
Yeah.
So
It's true.
it's freaking crazy.
Makes no sense.
Is this a bang or a bust for you guys?
Bust.
Bust. It's a bust. I think actually Carlos posted these photos, and I was like, "I'm sorry, man. That's the goofiest looking He-Man out there."
Oh my god!
Jay, while we're still on the MOTU bus, I did send you the concept art for Skeletor.
Yeah, let's go
It's
back there for a second.
in your DM.
Let's take a quick look at it.
'Cause
How
now that
you
we're
do?
seeing a fully colored Skeletor, we get a better idea of like all these alternate heads and stuff, what they're going to look like, and that's exciting.
Yeah, how you doing for time, Mike?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I mean, we can go for whatever. I would like to take a break to be able to eat at some point before we get on Toy Friends.
No worries. I just wanted to.
I
Yeah, I
could
just
do,
wanted to
I
make
could
sure.
do like 15
I am
more.
good.
So, yeah, it looks like we're going to get obviously two halves of his sword. We've seen the Havoc staff. There's a flaming head on the Havoc staff,
That's awesome.
which makes sense because that actually did happen in the show.
Yes.
He has a melted head, a slime head. It looks like, sorry, not melted head. I meant he's got a slime head
hmm
and an alternate head. He's also got an alternate piece. But I remember Carlos and I mentioned this in the last stream.
hmm
The problem is that some of these things which were proposed in how can I say this probably? Some of these things which were proposed in concept will not make it into the final because apparently, according to Carlos, when he was talking to Tommy, he said that if it did not show up in the cartoon, it's not going to fly.
Yes,
right.
correct.
So that's the only problem, mind you. The prototype head from He-Man did make it into the timed edition, so that's a little weird too, right? Because that's not
Yeah,
King
he
Grayskull.
didn't have the head that looked like that in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the ponytail?
Yeah, the long hair.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, you're right. That does make a good point. Because at first, when I first saw that, I thought it was a King Grayskull head, but King Grayskull has 2 sideburn ponytails.
Yeah.
And then the long mane in the back. So that's definitely not King Grayskull. That was just like a savage barbarian He-Man head that they came up with.
Yeah, which is why it's very interesting. Like again, on one hand, we have Carlos saying that if it didn't show up in 2000X, it's not supposed to be in the figure. But then we have this prototype head, which of course only comes with deluxe edition, timed edition. It does not actually come with the regular edition. Very interesting.
But it makes sense because they do not, the He-Man, regular or timed, do not bring it does not bring the logo from the MOTU Classics, the chess piece.
Correct.
'Cause originally it was going to be interchangeable and they didn't include it.
Correct.
But yeah, I could definitely see, Keldor happening because there's no melted face. There's no indications of a Keldor with this figure, which I'm glad.
The other thing that I'm really glad for is that even though Emiliano did the designs on these, the Tommy and the other sculptor, whoever worked on it, they took their liberties and really gave him that V shape on his body. Because here you can see he's got more of a He-Man type body, right? Whereas in the final version that we see now, it's a very pronounced V, right?
Yeah, he's a lot
more stylized,
more narrow.
Yeah,
bravo to Tommy and all the sculptors who are working on this because they're really killing it right now. So yeah, guys, 2000X has invaded San Diego Comic-Con 2025, and we're going to see a lot more, hopefully coming soon, and maybe throughout the rest of the weekend we will see additional releases. Really quickly, let's go back to Toy Arc because they also covered a few more things, including some real big surprises. Janine from the Real Ghostbusters showed up at San Diego Comic-Con. She looks awesome.
She is amazing. And it was awesome. We saw her concept art at SDCC.
Yes.
And I was wondering, I don't know if you guys were thinking, like, where, aside from the new alternate Slimer, all the figures thus far had come with ghosts. But now we get to see for the very first time that we got these mini ghosts, which makes sense because with that giant desk diorama and stuff like that, it makes sense for costing purposes that she doesn't come with a giant ghost.
Yeah.
Now, having said that, I would have loved to see, and I still want to see, that giant troll demon that was in the episode Janine's Day Off. I think that would be an incredible deluxe ghost.
I agree, but I don't think. I think it'll be, if anything, it'll be a separate purchase altogether.
Yeah, for sure.
So, do they come out of the? Do you think they come? I think they do come out of the drawers, right? Because you can see that they're right now they're kind of stuck in the drawers.
Well, that's what happens in the isn't it in the intro? I'm like trying to remember now correctly or not.
No, it was one of the
ghosts pop out of her drawers like that in one of the cartoons, or
it was one of the episodes.
Yeah, one of the episodes.
In one of the episodes, they do pop out, which is great, and they look again super detailed, right?
Yeah.
It is a hallmark of Mondo's ability to create incredibly high detailed yet simple, cartoon style figures. Because as we've seen with 2000X Mattel, you can't sell those ones. You cannot sell this for like $100. There's no way, right? But you look at this and you're like, you look at this and you're like, yeah, this is worth $100. You know what I mean? Like, just the overall design, the real simple cues that they use to actually make this happen. These
Well,
guys
they're
are
also
cool.
giving you with the Ghostbusters, they're giving you 2 figures in a sense. So it's like you're getting real bang for your buck. there.
Well, yeah, but the standard releases is
They're
just
100.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just them.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're 100, right? They're like $101 each, right? But
Yeah.
if you get the deluxe editions, right, then you get one of these gigantic ghosts like Mr. Gast here, right?
Mhm.
Mr. Gas was always a freaky one for me. I mean, like he's got these ghosts sticking out of him. He just weirded me out. It was always one of this really creepy, disgusting kind of ghost that I was never happy with him.
Yeah.
He was always just a weird one. And then there's this caterpillar ghost that Ray comes with,
Mhm.
and that freaks me out too, man. There's some really weirdness going on with Mondo sometimes, but I love it. Another shock to the system. NECA has pretty much said that gargoyles, they're out of gargoyles now, which is a shame because they were going on a really good train with gargoyles. And I thought that they should have at least finished Cold Stone and a couple of the other characters like Macbeth and some others that they bring a human version of Demona, right? But they never really finished it off, which is a shame. I hope they revisit it eventually. But Mondo, holy crap!
Right.
They just announced their 1/6 scale gargoyles, and my God, this is nuts. And am I right in saying that they're good? Are they going to include?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Bronx comes with Goliath, but Bronx is more like a staction.
That's fine, but he's huge. He's not like a freaking. He's not like a freaking baby.
No, I get it, but I love the NECA Bronx because he's so posable, and you could have him like a pet creature with other figures and stuff like that. He's amazing.
Yes, he is. But this is a chonk, man. This thing, again, he's not Baby Cringer. He's not Mamut. This guy's massive.
No, yeah, he's big.
This guy's gigantic, and
Goliath painted, man.
Goliath is huge.
Yeah, dude.
Goliath is an absolute beast. Were you a Gargoyles fan, Mike?
I watched the cartoon a little bit. I didn't really get into it crazy. I didn't buy any of the action figures or anything back then. So
no, I was not into the action figures. The action figures did not do it for me. They were too soft. They were trying really hard to get them cartoon accurate, and to a certain degree, they made them. But there was something wrong with the arms. The arms never really looked right to me. But this is next level stuff, man. Like, this is crazy. Holy crap!
Yeah,
extremely cartoon accurate, unlike the NECA versions, which were very much I'm gonna call NECAverse. They were their own thing, for sure. But these, I mean, this is super cartoon accurate.
Yeah. This is super animated. Like it looks like you could tell right away that they're gonna do the same thing they did with X-Men with this. It's gonna be cartoon accurate to the nines.
Yeah, but these are very much Batman the Animated Series type of designs. You know what I mean? Where
for sure
they look so good, right? Highly stylized. These images come to us from toyark.com. Guys, if you haven't already, please give toyark.com a like and a follow. Tell them that the MOTUniverse crew sent you. Yeah, Bronx looks crazy. And it really is unfortunate he only has one pose, but he looks so good. It's crazy. Yeah, insane. And then they also showed us, and this is crazy too, they showed us new prototype images of their NECAverse, Leonardo.
Mondoverse.
Mondoverse. Sorry, Mondoverse. My apologies. Yes. Mondo showed us the first glimpse of their Mondoverse Leonardo.
Yeah, these things are bonkers, man. Like,
these things are insane.
The details, man, that Brandon put into these sculpts is mind-boggling.
The Donatello wasn't painted, right? We saw Donatello at San Diego Comic-Con, but not painted.
He was a prototype much like this. And
like a press shot.
Yeah. And it's I mean, you're right. Once again, it comes down to the idea that these are premium collectibles. right? Premium. I mean, look at the texture that's in the freaking bandana.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The texture on his head. I have a funny feeling they probably imported, one of the remaining masks that was still sort of intact, just to get that sort of same feel from the Jim Henson Studios. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing what they've been able to do with this. Just absolutely crazy. Yeah, Brandon's a beast. He's an
Dude.
absolute freaking beast. I love the little details, like the clasps. Everything looks so real world. Like they repurposed them from trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a great world that they're building with these turtles. Just stunning. My God. You can see the Jim Henson production kind of look in there. It looks so good, honestly. And the little details everywhere. Like, look at the sword again, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's like
techno.
Yeah, exactly. Like Donatello's tinkering around with their weapons to make them more able to fight the Foot Clan and Krang, right?
Right.
Because I think that speaking with Hector, he sort of let slip that they were saying that with this new Mondoverse that maybe Krang, right, and all the other enemies are going to be introduced that weren't able to be introduced in the original movie sets, right? So, man, this just, it's crazy. It's such a treat looking at how these things come. Look, there's a license plate. I just noticed that. That's a freaking license plate.
Wow.
That's crazy. What does it say there? Party wagon.
Party wagon.
Mondo Party Wagon.
Dude,
Mondo Party Wagon. Wow.
these guys are killing it.
Oh my God.
Devil's in the details, man.
That's what it is, though. That's why these are premium collectibles, guys. That's why these things go for the big bucks. Leonardo will be available the first quarter of 2026. Price to be determined, unfortunately. But the one that we really want to take a look at, just the detail. It's incredible. Is, of course, Donatello.
Look at that.
His entire pack out is here, which is so great. It's amazing. It comes with 4 swappable heads, actually, technically, if you want to include Metalhead, right? The Metalhead helmet.
Yeah.
The 2 Mausers are what really get me. They look amazing. Oh my God.
Right. I remember them during their panel talking about how the story is Donnie repurposed these to use as like recon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's labeled them too. He's even got the turtle stamp on there.
That's so cool, man.
But what's really cool as well is the little details. Like that's straight out of the cartoon, the turtle communicator.
Yeah.
But if you look closely, if you look even closer at it, it's got real world applications in it. Look, it's a Game Boy, right? It's got a D-pad in there, right?
Yeah.
The Game Boy screen. You can see the batteries that are powering the damn thing. This is so neat in terms of its overall world building, right? Look at the Nunchaku. Even they have some sort of technology, tracking devices, maybe, right?
It's insane, dude.
And then, of course, you have your more traditional weapons, right? Again, salvage though. See that's a kitchen blade, right? That's a knife, a kitchen knife, right? The handle.
The handle, yeah.
Yeah. And when you think about it, that's actually very much harkening into the idea of where ninjutsu came from, right? Ninjutsu was just a bunch of peasants trying to fight against the daimyo, right? The ruling samurai class, right? So they had to use whatever weapons they had in the fields, and because this is actually just a wheat cutter, right? It's actually original purpose was to cut wheat, right? Most of these were digging tools, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then of course the head sculpts are really cool. This one is actually much more in line with what the Jim Henson productions with the eyes, right? And of course he's got his binoculars, infrared binoculars. I think the glasses can actually come off because you see there's a soft goods rope on it. You can hang them off his neck.
Yeah, it looks like they're removable.
Man, just the thought process behind how to make these things is it just blows your mind, right? Brandon's just killing it, man. He's literally just putting his heart and soul into it. And there's Donatello himself, and fully colored. Not my favorite head sculpt. That is not my favorite head sculpt. I like the other ones, but this one's more. If I had to say, I would say that's more Last Running type of.
Yeah, just the white eyes.
Yeah.
Look at the craziness. The calculator.
Yeah.
Like the power glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a power glove. And look at that full PlayStation controller, right? I love it.
Insane, dude.
The calculator is what kills me, man. What he needs to do micro calculations on the fly. They got to make the calculations to hyperspace. Man, he looks so good. Huge shout out to Michael and of course Toy Arc for sending us these photos. Michael Toy Habits, of course. And then look at the Mausers though. The Mausers are where it's at, man. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, video camera one.
Awesome. Repurposed it into a small little drone, all-terrain vehicle, and speakers to like talk to your friends, like crazy. Oh,
November.
Yeah, is it November? Is it a November release?
November, yeah.
Well, just get him along with Skeletor, Man at Arms.
Yeah, no. It's
just $1,000.
You get him on though. You get him on though. You get him on.
Everybody gets crazy. Well, and this is so, again, not to beat a dead horse, but I've always been very critical about Mondo and how they do their release schedules. I've always said, like, you know what, give us some breathing room, give us some time, because we want, like, all of us had the like one thing that I've always been critical about too is the way Hasbro does their HasLabs. There are crossover fans, right? I mean, I don't collect just one line; I collect multiple lines. Right, and you guys are literally starving me because there's no way I can afford all of these things. It's impossible. I'm gonna have to give up one of my children. That's basically the way I always feel whenever I'm like, you're making me choose between my kids. It's absolutely bonkers. It's pretty crazy, but it is what it is. And then there she is, Chitara. This is a new head sculpt. That is not what we saw.
No,
that is not what we saw at San Diego Comic-Con.
It almost looks like they retouched her. Like, I want to say it's probably the same expression, but it looks like they retouched the paint.
I'm wondering if this is a more cartoon accurate head, a little bit, because that is definitely not the head sculpt we saw at San Diego Comic-Con. It's a
I was
very
hoping
different
to see the full pack out, but they just included. They just included the staff and that one effect.
Yeah, and this one's a translucent staff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's a translucent version of the staff, and it's got the flash blast effect.
Yeah,
very cool.
What is it? Do you catch the release there? It says available.
Oh,
maybe there's
it
another
cuts
picture.
off.
Well, there'll be another one. Hold on, let's try to find it. Damn, maybe not. There should be a wide shot somewhere. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to post it eventually, but we'll find that out. That's not a problem.
I bet you it's November also, bro.
Right.
They're showcasing Beast. Wow,
He
he looks good. He looks really good. Again, Mondo
November or what? Or it's like December. We'll give you.
Oh, please no! Please say it's not November. It's got to
Go
be.
back.
Because X-Men fans don't collect Thundercats or 2000X.
True. Yeah, definitely not. That first picture of him has the sign.
Has the...
Yeah, that's crazy. We'll find out. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure people are already talking about it. But yeah, Mondo. Just bringing it to San Diego to New York Comic Con 2025. I mean, seriously, absolutely bonkers. Let's see if there's a wider shot somewhere else. I guess not.
Of Chitara. Oh, I'm sure we'll find someone from some other blogger, or just tell Mike to take a picture of it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Michael just not even take a picture.
Message Michael.
Yeah, too many mics, man. Too many freaking mics.
Hold on, I'll take a picture right now.
And just there's a lot more to cover, but we'll get to we'll circle
On
back.
the next episode of.
I know. One thing I did want to touch on though with you guys is let's just talk about it. What the heck is going on with Tron? Did you guys have any inkling that this was going to happen? Like, I had no idea.
Not at all. I mean, I honestly, I only expected the modern stuff. I did not expect this at all. And I think if there's any way they can make it, this is the only way, is by crowdfunding.
Okay, but
I like the original Tron. I was actually, I'm a fan of it. I thought it was kind of cool back in the day, the light cycles and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I didn't think that they would go for making a full line of toys and light cycles too. But yeah, I agree with you. It has to be crowdfund. Like, to just come out with this, I don't think it's going to get the response that they want, and they have to make sure that there's actually an audience for this.
I want to apologize to Warren Newman. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the £5 super sticker. Dude, you're amazing. Hopefully, get Mondo, He-Man, Skeletor. Lots to look forward to this year and next year. Yes, we are very, very excited about all the Master Universe figures that are coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you again, Warren. That's amazing. I don't know about these, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I love, much like you two. I'm not even joking. My brother and I watched Tron in anticipation of the Tron Legacy. The Tron Ares, right? That just came out. And it holds up today. Believe it or not, it actually holds up today. The story is a little campy, but the graphics for the time, it is what you could do, right? And with the cleaned up version, it looked great. But there's just something about these that I'm not really into. I'm not into it. The real problem for me is the price point. Holy crap, guys! Now it's the entire set, right? But it's $259.99. $260 for this whole set.
And they're GI Joe scale.
They are GI Joe scale, like 3 3/4 inch. They're not 6-inch scale. They're 3 3/4 inch figures, right? So let's break this down.
Is that even that's even smaller than GI Joe? No, or is that
no?
Right?
That's about GI Joe. That's about GI Joe. But let's break this down. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. We're not even talking about the stretch goal yet. Okay, 5 characters and two light cycles, right? So let's just go with the characters alone. So the characters alone, let's how like what would you guys be willing to pay for Star Wars Vintage Collection or GI Joe Retro Collection figures, right? Let's break down the entire set. So what is it? What did I say? 250, 260, 260 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say 7 items.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Each figure, and I'm also including the light cycles too. Each figure and light cycle are basically $38 each. Now I'll go $37 each.
Those are the types of figures. Those types of figures are the ones that you would find at like Target for $15, and then in a month you'll find them at Ross for like $6.
Okay, the base included?
That's what
I would hope so. It's got to have like a
The base is included. Okay, thank God. Okay, so this is literally a collector's diorama.
Does the base like light up or anything? Like, is it like illuminate? And
let's go through this, because again, even Geek Dad Life, Jay was wondering, why is this happening?
Hey guys, sorry to bother you. I'm gonna have to drop off.
All right, brother.
It's been awesome. We'll talk soon. I'll see you this weekend.
Oh yeah, we're gonna stream this weekend. Thanks for the shout out on the Instagram. JP, how can people reach you, and what are you working on, my brother?
I'm working on a lot of stuff that I can't talk about, but from _the realm for upcoming Kickstarter and updates will be at Legions Con, like Carlos said earlier, next month. Working on some projects, possibly something from MOTU Universe. We'll see what happens with that. And obviously, Thundercats _classics. Make sure to subscribe to the Thundercats Lair, our new YouTube channel between me and this guy right here. It's all about the love for Thundercats and the universe and the lore. And I, we recorded, I think it's been like 4 episodes so far, and it's been really fun every weekend. And yeah, definitely MOTUniverse, guys. Stay tuned, because that's going to be an awesome, epic convention next year in California. And obviously, there's going to be a little love for Thundercats there too. So we're going to have MOTU, we're going to have Thundercats, She-Ra. It's going to be an amazing convention. So definitely check out MOTUniverse.
Oh, yeah. You're muted there, Jay.
Huge shout out to JP and Thundercats Classics. Again, celebrating 101,000 subscribers on Thundercats Classics on Instagram. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to Thundercats Classics. Thank you, JP. We will see you next time. Take care of the family.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Care, JP. Good seeing you.
Absolutely. So, Mike, let's break this down. I mean, this to me is just a conundrum. But guys, please subscribe to Thundercats Lair. JP and I go live every weekend. Sometimes it's Friday, sometimes it's Saturday, sometimes it's Sunday. But we do break it down into episodes if you guys do miss it. But Mike, let's break this down. I love the fact that they're highlighting the collector cards, meaning that you're not supposed to take them off the collector cards. I'm hoping it's going to be like Master Universe, where you can slip them out of the back. You know what I mean? So you can
collector
actually
friendly, yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Which is silly that you'd get the base, like the base is part of it, but then they send you these nice collector packaging where it's like, don't take it out of the package, but here's a base to display them if you do. You're kind of,
it's just so weird. I'm hoping also that the light trails come off, because as much as I like those light trails, I want to display them without the light trails. Right?
What I was hoping is like it'd be like a measuring tape, like the light trail. As you pull the car, the light trail would get longer. Like they should have it raveled up inside the car, and you can make the light trail actually become a thing where people can crash into it.
I hear you. Which of course would be neat. What the hell?
Hear that?
Okay, wait a second. Hold on. They have Flynn. They have Tron. They have Yori. They have Sark. And they have a random program. Where's
the program?
Where's what's his name? Where's there was a dude that died. I wonder if he's a stretch goal. Let's take a look. Let's see how this works. Okay, so they have Tron. You can reenact the freaking poster. I guess that's cool. What is 375? Is that their new location? What is Hasbro 375?
3.75 inch.
Ah, I got you. Good one. Hasbro 3. They're going to make that a thing now. Okay, interesting. So this is now Hasbro 375. So now we're going to have Hasbro 6. I don't get it. Anyway, return to the grid. LED is LED USB-C powered backdrop.
Okay,
but you're right.
That's
You're right. It's one of those little illuminations that they sell at the conventions.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, but that's kind of cheap. I know for a fact how much it costs to make those things.
Yeah, you can find there's like He-Man and Skeletor one. Actually, my wife got me some that light up like the LED little things. They're pretty cool. You can like change out the characters.
Yeah, but again, like I know how much the plexiglass costs. It's not that expensive.
Right.
Anyway, Flynn, they look great, right? I'm hoping they're a little bit more.
Can you zoom in? Does that actually look like Jeff Bridges back?
That's what I was about to say, right? I'm hoping that they look a little bit like the final versions look a little bit more show accurate, right? These ones look a little. I mean, they're fine, but because they're
so small though, it's going to be very hard to capture detail.
A little bit, but I mean, I can see the actors in there for sure.
Yeah.
But where's Tron? What the hell? Where's Tron?
Tron's not even there.
We got Flynn. We got Yori. Where the hell's Tron? They forgot Tron. What the hell? All right, that's a bit of a fail there, Hasbro. You forgot Tron. The whole freaking,
the whole thing named after
the name of the freaking movie. Where is he? He's not even there. Oh my god, that was such a That's a fail. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. That's a fail.
Oh, they fit inside?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
kinda
of course. If they didn't fit inside, I would be so disappointed. I would be so disappointed. That wouldn't even be funny. Yeah. And I really do hope that those light trails. Thank you. Thank goodness. Oh my God. I was getting
Oh,
seriously
nice.
worried. I was seriously getting worried at one stage. That gives me so much more relief because I didn't know what I was looking at one point. I was like, "What am I looking at here?" Yeah, so they do. So the light trails do come off. Actually, the entire thing explodes, much like it does in the movie, which is cool. I kind of like that. So, are
Right.
they soft goods? You think the sash that they wear? Because it looks like it. Because that's not going to be easy to do.
Probably, or like a rubber, like a flexi
Soft
rubber.
rubber. Yeah. Yeah, that's
So you
true.
got another super chat there, Jay.
Oh shoot. Okay. Sorry guys. Snail's World. Snail, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker, my friend. You were awesome. Looks like a rip-off of the Tron movie without Tron.
And truly, yeah, it kind of does.
Oh my
He's
God,
not wrong.
that's so funny. Oh my God, that is freaking hilarious. Warren Newman says, "I hope that it all lights up." Thank you, Ian Snell, for the $5 super sticker, brother. You're freaking awesome. I gotta leave that up there. Oh my God, that is just classic. That was a good one. Collect and display. Okay, tell me each. Okay, let's hear it. Each Tron figure has their own card back with a unique design inspired by the game grid. Users can choose whether to showcase the figures in or out of package for a custom display. Okay, but that still doesn't tell me if it's collector-friendly packaging.
Yeah. You can choose either you can rip it open or you can.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go ahead and say that they are not collector-friendly packaging, Mike.
I would actually go the other way. I would think that they wouldn't put even that unless it was. I don't know.
I need to
Let's send
see
it
a
to the
video.
Chat, what do we think?
I need to see. Yeah, what do you think, chat? Everybody in the chat, what do you think? Are these going to be blister cards that need to be ripped out, or are these collector-friendly packaging like Master Universe? Right. What
The
are
fact
your
that
thoughts?
It says collect. What did it say? Collect and display or something like that. So I
let's
feel like
let's read it one more time, guys. Let's be very careful about this. It says once again, each Tron figure has its own card back with a unique design inspired by the game grid. Users can choose whether to showcase the figures in or out of pack for custom displays. That is so spacious.
it is. It's definitely vague the way they put that,
but it does imply, right, in or out of pack. Right there's
I like
there's
how
the
they
key.
put users like as if we're in the movie.
Yeah, we are the users, man. We are the users. In or out of pack. What does everyone think? Do you guys think it's a thing, or what are our
What was that?
There are no stretch goals.
No
This is
stretch
it.
goals. It's just you get that.
This is it, and it is not off to the best start. It's been up for about.
Oh, it's live. Went live
It's
today.
live. Oh shoot. Okay, so earlier it was like 300 backers. Now it's jumped all the way to 525. But it is.
And they need how many? What's
They
their?
need 10,000. We know that day one is one of the biggest. We know that day one is one of the biggest. You're going to get the most. You're going to get a lot of your funding on the first few days. If this is not a good indication.
Everybody save your money for your MOTU universe. Don't
basically, yeah. I don't understand. You know what the real problem with this? Okay, so let me just put this into perspective here. You know, one of my biggest problems with this particular announcement, right, is I don't think anybody even thought of anything like this. I don't think that this was actually in anybody's purview. Did you have any idea that they were going to do this, Mike? Did you have?
It was very random. Like I said this morning, was on the couch scrolling through, and when I saw that come up as the Hasbro HasLab, I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And then that was it. I just kept going. Like I said, I'm a Tron fan, but I have no interest in that. Not for that price, definitely.
I am hard pressed to understand how this could have come about. I wonder if this is a project that Disney actually put together for them. I wonder if Disney actually came to them and said, "Hey, we would like to do this."
Well,
Can you
yeah.
make
I
it
mean,
happen?
the only thing is you have that movie coming out, right? So I feel like probably Disney had some kind of let's get Tron into people's heads.
Yeah, this is not the way to do it, though.
Right.
I wondered though, much like what happened with the. So here's some conspiracy. Put on your conspiracy hat there, Mike. There we go. There we go. There's the conspiracy hat. The New York Yankees could have used that yesterday. Ouch! Was that too soon? Anyway, here's a conspiracy for you. Much like the way the Star Wars HasLab really at the end kind of like did its thing, and then I don't know. I did a video on this. A few days later, they actually unlocked Trebor, which came out of nowhere. Nobody even knew that happened, right? I wonder if this is a Disney-backed situation where they will make this happen.
The gunship? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the Lat gunship, right? They unlocked one of the Jedi after the campaign.
Oh wow,
which was weird. So I'm wondering if this is going to be another Disney situation where they really want this thing to come out. It would not surprise me if if something happened, these were funded, and all of a sudden we start seeing these at Disney parks everywhere.
Right.
But definitely not at $200. Definitely not at $260. Oh my God.
That feels very. It's like we have to make it that price to be a crowdfund and make it make sense, because that should easily be 125 at most.
Dude, I can't even. I'm not even sure I would be in on this. Even like let's say, I mean, what are vintage collection figures going for right now? $14, $15? What do they go for?
I don't collect those. I have no idea, but I would imagine so.
I think. I mean,
talking about vintage Star Wars.
Snell is saying like $15.
Yeah.
Right, for vintage collection figures, I'm thinking, right? But I mean, even at $15, what's that? 15, 30, 15, 30, 45, 60, 70, no, 85? That's $85 for the figures. Let's
30,
go ahead and say
60,
each.
So 75 for the figures.
Well, let's say this light cycles are $25 each. Let's be generous.
Okay.
All right. So that's 50.
125.
125. But wait, let's put the base in there for another 40. So what is that?
That'd be 165.
That's not even $200. I'm being generous, by the way. I'm being incredibly generous by what I just said. Right? This is crazy. Guys, let us know in the chat. Would you pay $260 for this thing? Would you? Okay, so Snell says that's just what I would pay for them. Okay, but guys, what is a vintage collection figure going for right now? Right? Let us know. Like if anybody's been collecting vintage collection, what is a vintage collection figure going for? I thought it was $14. I thought it was a $14 figure for a vintage collection on card. Right? Somebody let us know how much. Actually, I don't even have. I don't even have to ask. Wait a second. Hold on. I know for a fact HasLab.
Just go to Target.
I think Hasbro Pulse has. Oh, what the hell! All right, Hasbro Pulse has a bunch of. Come here. What are you doing? Hasbro Pulse has vintage collection, right? Let's find out how much a vintage collection figure actually goes for here. So there. Yeah, okay. So let's say even at vintage collection prices. All right, so Carson Teva, who I think is a Pulse member, a Pulse exclusive, is $16.99, right? $17. So not that far off what I was thinking. So there are six figures, 7 figures.
6.
There are 6 figures. So
No.
6 times
5.
there are 5 figures. Jeez Louise. So 5 times $17. That's what the hell? 5 times $17. That's $85. And then I said, what did I say? I said $25 a bike.
Each for the light
Yeah,
cycle.
25. So that's $50 for the bikes, right? And then I said, what did I say?
$40
$50.
for the
Another,
base.
huh?
40 for the base.
I said 40 for the base. All right, it's $175. That doesn't even hit $20. That doesn't even hit $20. right?
And
I
they're
don't know.
asking 259,
260, yeah.
260.
260. 260 for that. Now, mind you, that actually might be the tariff cost baked in there, right? I hope.
Or something.
I hope that's because if I get to the here's what really scares the heck out of me. If I
another
get to the
$50
checkout,
in shipping and tariffs.
bro, if I get to the freaking checkout, right? If I get to the checkout and I'm hyped up. I got my $260 set ready to go. Right? All these the 525 backers who've signed on for this thing. Right? I got $250 in the bank. I'm ready to spend it. $260 in the bank. I'm ready to spend it. All of a sudden, I get to the freaking finish line, and it says, "Oh, there's also a tariff surcharge of $60." I will be. I'm out. At that point, I'm out. 300. What is that? $320. I am out. $330. I'm freaking out. I'm out. Guys, let us know in the comments section in the chat. What are your thoughts about this? Are you guys in on this at all? Because it doesn't. Because right now, I'm just being honest. About 10 minutes ago, 525 backers decided to go in on this. Hitting refresh, it went. We got three more backers.
Maybe it was some people from our chat. They're like, "Oh, it's available."
Maybe. You know what? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know: are you guys in for on an LED lit base, light cycles, and 5 characters, no stretch goals? I think that's what really, to me, Mike. To me, I think this is a project in need of stretch goals.
Yeah,
like Rom. That was the kid's name. It was Rom, right? Rom died. Where is Rom? If Rom was in there,
Mike. If Rom was computer, what's the main?
Oh yeah, the master control program.
Master control.
No, you're right. If Rom was a stretch goal along with the master control program, it doesn't even have to be big. It can be a little tiny guy. Like what is a program? A program is whatever. And you know what? I would have also really appreciated a 6-inch the main guy. He's standing right there. What's his name? I would have wanted a 6-inch version of this guy, Sark. Because he turns gigantic in the final version. So getting a 6-inch dude would have been fun. It's not the right scale. It needs to be much larger than that. But
even what are the tanks, right?
The
floating ships.
The freaking Space Invaders and the
Space Invader ships.
The freaking tanks, right? Combat, right? My God, yeah, man. This is a bust for me. I think you already said it. It's a bust for you too, right, Mike? This is
staying clear from that.
Not what I was expecting at all. But you know what I am expecting, Mike? I am anticipating MOTUniverse 2026, Mike. That is the big thing for me. Oh my God, MOTUniverse 2026. I'm excited, Mike. This is
beyond excited.
This is ridiculous.
Like a nervous excitement.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Guys, on May 23rd, 24th of 2026, the Masters Universe, the universe of Masters Universe will collide in at the Torrance Marriott Hotel in California. Oh my God, Mike. I am super excited about this. Tell us a little bit about MOTUniverse, Mike. What can we expect? And we're going to be talking tonight with our friends over at the Toy Friends.
I mean, I don't want to give away too much because I don't want to take the thunder away from talking on the Frenzy. But what to expect? You can expect a lot of fun experiences that are going to be centered around Masters Universe. Jay and I have been working really hard at coming up with great ideas and reaching out to people to bring you guys top of the line guests. We are, we're asking now, can I guarantee that it's going to happen at this point? No, but of course we're putting in the good fight to see if we can get anybody and everybody to show up to this thing. We want everyone.
We already have. Tonight we're going to talk about 2 guests who have been confirmed already.
That's correct.
We are going to talk about. Keep
going. I mean, ultimately, we want you guys to have a fun experience. We've built kind of a team. Actually, I wouldn't even say we built it. People came to us and it became a team because there's been so much interest in this. The want is there. And I'm just, so looking forward to getting this going. The Kickstarter is going to be going live next week. We're planning on the 15th. Hopefully, as long as there's no hiccups, Kickstarter gives us the green light, we're good to go. And I am. Snell says Frank Langella. I don't think he's a big con person, unfortunately. I think even with the
he's very private.
Previous,
he's a very private individual.
Previous Masters of the Universe con tried to get him, and he declined. I don't think he'll be.
He gracefully declined. He's a very private person. But guys, please tune in tonight on the Frenzy MOTU Universe. We're talking all about MOTU Universe with Skelevator and Oz of Ostradamus Toys, and for anybody who shows up, we are giving away 2 passes to MOTU Universe regular admission. So, guys, be there because we are actually going to give away our very first. I think this will be our very first 2 attendees. 2 attendees will be a pair of tickets, guys.
They would be the first of confirmed ticket holders to our convention. That's right.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Let's take a couple of comments before we log off, everybody. But, guys, please head over to MOTUniverse.com, MOTUniversecon.com. We actually are going to change it to MOTUniversecon. MOTUniversecon.com very, very soon. Sign up for our mailing list so you guys will not miss any of the announcements that we'll be having. All about new guests, activities, everything that we have coming up for MOTUniverse in 2026. 225 days, 17 hours, and 47 minutes. We are going to be celebrating everything Master Universe because next year, Mike, I think everything. The universe is coming for Master Universe. We're talking about movies. We're talking about video games. We're talking about toys.
A ton of toys.
Crazy. Please follow us on Instagram at MOTUniverse_con on Instagram. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're posting this video up there. We're also going to be, actually, you know what, Mike? We gotta figure out, we're probably going to have to change the email address. So we got to figure that out. But we will be going live on MOTUniverse YouTube page very, very soon. We have 27 subscribers, guys. We would really appreciate it if you guys head over to youtube.com/@MOTUniverse_con and subscribe. We will be doing live streams there from now until the Kickstarter, and then from then until the actual convention begins. So please, guys, head over there, give us a like and a follow. Tell them that the MOTUniverse crew sent you. Let's talk about let's check on some of the comments, see what people are actually up to for this brand new HasLab. Let's have a look here, guys. Red Exomac 5 says trash.
It's a very out of left field thing to have happen. I mean, the only thing I can relate is that movie is coming out soon. So they're like, oh, well, let's just come out with, and it's, obviously no one knows Tron Ares yet, so they can't make it Tron Ares. If anything, they should have done Tron Legacy. I felt like that had a really good following.
Holy crap. Tell us how you really feel, Red Exoman. Snell's World says, I would only pay $15. Warren Newman just rewatched the first and second Tron. Great SFX and soundtrack. Special effects. Great special
effects. Punk soundtrack from Tron Legacy is pretty great.
Tron Legacy was freaking Daft Punk. Amazing soundtrack. They actually made a cameo in the movie. Tasty Cake. Happy trails to you. Thank you so much, Tom. We'll see you on Sunday. Warren Newman, hope it all lights up. Apparently, it's only the base. Hey, I would say this because the Tron figures for Tron Legacy, they lit up. You click the back and there was an LED inside the figures. I'm sorry, that would go a long way for me if the figures lit up. Then I would understand where all the money's going. I'm gonna have a look that up really quickly. Snell, of course, saying that it looks like a ripoff of the Tron movie without Tron, which is hilarious. Renomax says it's trash. Tasty Cake. It would be nice, but I think the blister card, that's how they'll get you. Yep, because they're asking you to buy 2. If you are an inbox collector, they're basically asking you to buy 2 of those things. Damien Gallagher. This would have been a cool little retro line to dip into if they had been sold separately. That makes sense.
Honestly, I feel like those they seem like the type of figures you'd find at Ross discounted after a couple months.
Too funny. Snell's World. That's just what I would pay for them. $15. Crazy. Todd say this would be $100 as a Comic-Con exclusive. Just sad to see Hasbro wasted their time and money on trying to pitch this. Screw the Disney contract. Whoa. Todd is not happy.
Strong feelings there.
Todd is not happy. Snell's World. I would need tanks too. Yes. I think if they had a tank, this would be 100%.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't have some stretch goals to get some more stuff in there.
Yeah, what a missed opportunity, right? I think that really makes a lot of sense. This needs a tank. Snell, you are right on the money right there. This is the worst. This is worse than the engine event. Whoa! Snell is just literally like dropping bombs right now. Where does it ship from? It ships from the United States, which is exactly where it's coming from. Wild Dave is like, thumbs down. Thumbs down. Now, no, I'm still hoping for Mattel Creations to do a crowdfund for the MOTU Jungle playset before I have to make my own.
Probably won't happen, unfortunately. But
the original
that was before Snake Mountain, and it was the jungle. Yeah,
the original Snake.
That'd be cool though.
It would be.
If you do end up making one, Snell, send me pictures. I'd love to see that.
I think Snell, talk to Skelevator. You guys can get together. 100%. I think that's going to happen. Actually, we'll talk about it tonight. Let's see if Skelevator is interested in making a jungle playset. Damian Gallagher, would be bizarre to include tariff costs for European backers too. But I think that's the weird thing too about that. I think that you might be right, Damian. I think depending on where you live in the world, you might not be hit with tariffs. Hector Cesares, I can't wait until tonight, fellas. Thank you, brother. We will see you on the Toy Frenzy. No, unfortunately, Snell. I don't think we'll be getting Frank Langella anytime soon. What about Dolph? As much as I would love to have Dolph, we've heard his asking price.
Very expensive.
Mike, I don't think it's I think we can get. I think we can get 3 guests for the price of Dolph. I think that's just true. Mark Riddell. I wonder if the fan base is really here for Tron, but we shall see. Right now, it's not. We're going to go back and refresh in a minute. Hector, I will be there for sure. MOTU forever. Thank you, brother. We'll see you tonight.
Sweet.
JMax77. Anytime the community can get together, it's going to be a great time. That is 100% correct. Absolutely. Tasty cake, Mikey, eat something. We're live. We're getting there.
I will. Don't worry.
We're getting there. Mike Riddell. I got my classified Pythona, and I'm happy. Oh, stop! I gotta go put down for that. I can't. I'm not a plus member. I am not a plus member. Damn it, Mark. You are one lucky brother. I hope that there's some left over tomorrow. I need Pythona. Hector, already signed up. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We're gonna check the email. There's probably a bunch of signups. Love the T-shirt, Mike.
Oh,
flash that T-shirt.
This is actually our good friend Tom Breisky. He's an artist. He made this a few years ago. It's the Topps cards covers there. Thanks.
So good. Love it. I love it. That is freaking awesome. Hector says, garbage. Absolute garbage. Russell Hale. Hey, Jay. Checking out now as I am riding the bus to get home after a long day of work. Thank you so much for watching, Russell. We really appreciate it, brother. Hope we'll see you tonight on the Frenzy. Snell's World. Tron Ares. So we have a Tron movie without Tron. That's actually true. I wonder if Rinsler. I wonder if Rinsler is going to show up at the end. Because you're right. It would make no sense if Tron didn't show up.
Right.
That would make no sense. The red grid characters were the bad guys. So
yes.
We're cheering for the bad guys now. I would have preferred a Legacy sequel. Yes, I thought Legacy was excellent. I love it.
I think that was the whole premise of Ares is he's a bad guy, but he feels good or something.
So why does this colors change? So those were Jay. That power sword was only $23 plus. Well, was only $23 with a tariff. Crazy. I'm hoping something can come out of it. Shao Kahn, hello there. What's going on, Shao Kahn? Good to see you, brother. And He Dad and the Fathers of the Universe. Dude, that's an awesome name. I may just have to be there, I may just have to get that bone face. Yes. Yes. You must get him. You must get him. Dave Sinelli, what in Grayskull's name is going on here? Come to the MOTUniverse day. Come to the MOTUniverse.
Tune in tonight. You'll get a lot of info on it.
You might even win 2 tickets to the show. You never know. He Dad and the Fathers of the Universe. I want Booth. I want Booth. I'm thinking you mean both.
Right. But it's an extended both.
I got you. I want both. Okay. I got you. Another O would have convinced me.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
You need both, brother. You need both.
Yeah.
Russell Hale, where and when is this convention going to take place? Well, Mike, take it away, brother.
MOTUniverse is going to take place on Memorial Day weekend, next May 23rd and 24th at the Torrance Marriott Hotel in Redondo Beach, California.
As you can see right here, guys, we have an agreement in place, and now we just need the funds to make it a reality. He Dad and the Father's Universe. I just created an order, a custom He-Man T-shirt today. Save some money for the custom MOTUniverse shirts because we're gonna have them very, very soon, guys. Hector Cesares. Oh yeah, Mike. I'm jealous. That T-shirt looks amazing. Maybe Tom will have a couple on sale at the show.
Booth at our show. Sweet. Okay.
Oh well, there. Oh, dude. Awesome. We will definitely take. We're definitely going to be taking that. Please, guys, if you're interested or you want to talk about booth space, head over to MOTUniverse.com. Oop, wrong one. Head over to MOTUniverse.com. Sign up for the mailing list. Indicate type your message here that you're interested in booth. We would love to get in touch with you guys. Thank you so much. Again, for all of the support.
Did we make that switch? Is that MOTUniverse or is MOTUniverse Con still?
It's still MOTUniverse Con, but we will have MOTUniverse.com.
Yeah, we ended up getting both URLs, right? That's what you call them. I don't even know. Web addresses.
It's so weird how that works. Ryan Mintek, He wants a booth babe. I want a booth babe. Dave Sinelli, on disability, not allowed to receive gratuities. That's okay, brother. We hope you're doing better, man. I know that it's been a rough year for you. So take care, brother. Mike, thank you so much for joining me tonight. This has been an absolute crazy day, and it's just getting started because the rest of the weekend is, of course, New York Comic Con 2025, and there's still 3 more freaking days to go.
Yeah.
And Mondo's panel, I wonder if we're going to see more MOTU goodness. Maybe they'll talk a little bit more about 2000X and, of course, the ongoing 1/6 scale line. I would love to see a new Hordak. I think we're about due for a new Hordak because She-Ra, of course, right? So I'm hoping that they announce a new Hordak. I'm hoping that maybe 2000X will have a prototype She-Ra, which, of course, that's not apparently in the cards, but that'll be great too.
Right.
So, Mike, we're going live tonight. What time are we going live tonight, Mike?
In about 3 hours, roughly, right? So 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. It's about 3 hours from now. We'll be on the Toy Frenzy with Skelevator and Oz from Oster Thomas Toys, Adam from Battle Ram Blog, and I believe Bobby Dangerously is tuning in as well. I'm not sure. But those are the 4 gentlemen. All of them are scholars and gentlemen.
The Frenzy crew will be hosting MOTUniverse, Attorney Royalty, and Mega J Retro. And we are excited. We are over the moon about the possibilities. And we hope to see you guys there. We're giving away 2 tickets, 2 regular admission tickets to the show. So be there. Hopefully they have a way to do that. If they don't, I have a way to do it. So yeah, guys, we'd love to see you guys there. And of course, we're gonna talk about some special guests and some of the activities that are going to be happening at MOTUniverse 2026. We hope to see you guys there. Guys, I want to thank my good friend, Mike of Attorney and Royalty, for being here. Mike, how can people reach you, and what are you working on, Mike?
Well, obviously, I'm trying to put together a big convention, MOTUniverse. We got the Kickstarter that will be starting next week. Obviously, more information to come on that later tonight. You can find me on Instagram. Thank you, Jay, for bringing that up. Attorney and Royalty on Instagram. I also have YouTube, Attorney and Royalty. But please give a follow to MOTUniverse on YouTube. MOTUniverse_con at YouTube and MOTUniverse_con on Instagram. I had to do _con. Someone had the MOTUniverse handle, so figured we'd just keep everything _con. Keep it uniform.
Guys, please follow Attorney Royalty on Instagram. He is, of course, all about Master Universe, as we all are. And we are really excited about MOTUniverse 2026. Guys, please follow. Oh, that's not it. Please follow us on MOTUniverseCon.com, which will be changing to MOTUniverse.com, just so that we don't confuse too many more people. Please follow us on MOTUniverse_con on Instagram and MOTUniverse_con on YouTube. We'll be live streaming from there in the future, and we hope you guys will join us for all the MOTUniverse, Master Universe goodness in 2026. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute incredible afternoon, and of course, we will continue our coverage of the 2025 New York Comic Con, especially if there's any more Master Universe goodness to be had there. So, guys, stay tuned. Probably once we figure out what's going on with MOTUniverse YouTube, we will be streaming live from there. So please, as we said earlier, please subscribe to MOTUniverse on YouTube because we will be having all of our new announcements on there. I want to thank my good friend Mike of Attorney Royalty for joining me, guys. Last comments before we log off. Shao Kahn, Jay do good. Sorry, Jay do go goodwill. Jay do go goodwill. Okay,
there's a missing word in there somewhere.
Do good goodwill. All right, I'll go with that. We're gonna do exactly that. Snell's World. Wish Masterverse would do a new Battle. Oh God, yes. Like the five-fingered Battle Cat, six-fingered actually. It was six freaking fingers. Really weird. Really weird. Hector Zadatis, thanks, Jay and Mike. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Hector.
Ryan Ventek, get Joe Amato to make t-shirts. That's his specialty. You know what? We should totally talk to Joe. 100%. We need more customizers at the show. Absolutely. Hector Zadatis, thank you fellows for the show. Thank you, brother. Snell's World, Jane might as well get Joe Amato as a guest. Hey, we'll see if he's interested in coming down. We'll find out.
Yep.
He Dad and the Fathers Universe just signed up. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Wow, Dave, had to go back and buy the animated series Hordak to display with my She-Ra. That would be awesome. I hope they reissue that one. If there's going to be a reissue, they should reissue that one for sure. Tasty Cake, we will see you this Sunday, brother. I subscribed to the new YouTube page. Thank you, bro. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Tasty.
Ryan Ventek, a wild Lino appears. Yes.
You clicked on the Lino.
Yes. And Snell's World, thank you so much for everything you do. Sorry, what am I reading?
The family says
for
all you do.
All you do. Okay. Thanks for all you do, Jay. The family says hi. I met Snell's World at Toylanta earlier this year, so it was awesome. And I hope to see you again, Snell. Hopefully. I know that California is quite a ways for you, but it would be awesome to see you guys there, the whole family. But I'm crossing my fingers. But of course, that's a very difficult ask. Huge shout out to everybody. Thank you guys again for joining us. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys. Last comment. Dad of the Fathers of the Universe. I'm tossing the word out to as many as I can to get booths. Already spoken to 3. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Dad and the Fathers Universe. We hope to see you tonight on the Frenzy, guys. All right, guys. Thank you again, and don't forget we will be hanging out with Skelevator and the Frenzy with Oz. Where the heck did it go? You guys can check us out there, and we're giving away two tickets to the show. So you definitely want to be there in time for that. Mike, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you, as always. Guys, we are the MOTUniverse crew. As always, good journey. And be proud, guys. Take care.